everybody, and welcome back. It's time for more Paradise Killer. We've gotten a lot of investigating done, but I think it's time that we wrap things up and go ahead and get on to accusing somebody. So, let's go ahead and continue our investigation. So, we talked to the god and got about all that we could out of them. This was a helmet that Lydia had. I feel like I've got 2, maybe 3 groups that all attempted to do the thing. And like everybody's pretty much guilty. Which really will be a problem. Because, well, let's just look at it. We've got much fewer potential leads. That's right, we still need to figure out how to get into the barracks, because that's gonna show that something, I don't know. It'll show something. I think Carmelina knows more about Witness than she's letting on. I need to work on her. That probably means we have to hang out with her more so that she opens up. The marshals were body swapped. The bodies must have come from somewhere close by. And why is there a damaged grate at the council penthouse? See, I thought that the body swapped marshals were going to be the fake, the falsified birth certificates, but why does Henry remember New Night? That's to do with getting into the barracks. Akiko said Lydia and Sam have been meeting in secret at the farm. Why? Maybe they're enjoying the beach? Is there still something to do over at the farm then? Let's go ahead and go towards the farm then. Maybe that. Farm is super difficult to navigate, but maybe there is something over there. Although they did say maybe they've been enjoying the beach in the clue, so maybe check out the beach around here. There's something right there. Well, well. Some kind of message in a bot. Okay.
Got it.
These seem to be lyrics. The theme of the song appears to be doing anything you can to leave your home and get away. Breaking the cycle, finding something new, going on a shopping spree, never coming back. Signed by The Daybreaks. Lydia and Sammy sound like they're unhappy here. Maybe they were looking for a way out of the syndicate. Hi, Nillen. Please, girl. I love you, but come on. Nillen. Please. Okay, so now we don't have that potential lead, the note. Okay, so I think I need to work on Carmelina next. That's interesting that was... Nope, couldn't make it. Okay. Right. That got me to a fast travel station, though. So, let's go. Lydia, take me to Carmelina. Because she maybe has some interesting things to tell me. Syndicate HQ? That's the barracks entrance? No, it's not that then. No, that's the Marshal Barracks. Then... Here. That'll get me close at least. This is the barracks entrance to... Why is there... Weird. Whatever. Let's go find Lydia. Or not Lydia. I can't remember anything. Hello.
What do you
Out!
want, freak?
I have
Let
a
me
bad feeling
in.
about this.
It's time for me to talk to Carmelina some more, okay? Carmelina silence. Let's hang out, Carmelina. Can I ask you something, Architect? What is it? How can you be sure that the next island will be perfect? There are no certainties in architecture and design. Both are nebulous and subjective. We can never be sure that the design of the next island will be perfect. Why are you calling it Perfect 25? The mind always looks for reassurance, something concrete to hold on to. The world is chaotic and people crave respite.
We have achieved perfection.
We believe that we have solved the problem of demonic corruption. The Syndicate seized upon this as a sign of success, a sign of perfection. What do you think will be perfect? Do you think it will be perfect?
Craft is its own reward.
As close as we've come to it, the Syndicate has so many problems to solve with the islands. Our work is always undermined by the threat of demonic corruption. We cannot do our holy work while our home rots around us.
Sure.
Can the Syndicate cope if Perfect 25 fails? It won't fail. Hypothetically.
This is nonsense.
Concentrate on your investigation. Let me worry about perfection.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Ooh, there we go. Investigator, can we discuss something of a delicate nature? Probe! Something you want to tell me?
I beg your pardon?
I wasn't truthful. Witness used that bunker for an illegal study of demons. He wanted to find out all he could for the sake of the island. Ever since the beginning of the Syndicate, there has been zero tolerance on demons. The missing knowledge frightened him. He trapped a killer demon and experimented on it. I haven't set foot in there for years, since before he started.
Nanny, the hell?
Where did he get a killer demon? He trapped one, I don't know how. I kept his secret, he still means a lot to me. The killer demon would die when Island 24 ceases to exist. Henry's demon had already done irreparable damage to the island. This one wasn't going to do any more.
The investigator is here.
What about the witness? I put it out of my mind. What about witness? I put it out of my mind. We fell apart and each other's matters became private again. There we go. Anything new? Okay. Goodbye. May the silent goat walk with you. And may you reach the moon. Alright. So what else do we have? Marshal barracks are restricted. That means the truth is being restricted. I have to find a way to get in there. But I don't know how. The marshals were body swapped. The bodies must have come from somewhere close by. Why is there a damaged grate at the council penthouse? Is there any evidence in there? So I must have missed something in the council penthouse. Somehow. Right, this is just the library. So... Guess I could go up. This might take me to nowhere, because this isn't the right place. This is just the crying statue thing. Okay. Well, I don't really feel like listening to that crying, so, give me the map. Give me the map. I need to go to the council building, which is over that way, which means I've just gotta... make my way around.
Got it.
Okay. Missing piece where Henry was found by the marshals. Akiko claims he... Oh! Did I really, like, have to... Distance and times don't match up. He couldn't have broken free and made it to the penthouse, breached all 4 seals, killed the council, and have got back to the penthouse entrance by the time Akiko claims. Was that really what I needed?
Analyzing.
Or am I just...
The investigator is here. The investigator is here.
Oh, it's something that we had already done.
That's weird.
Okay. I was...
Ha. Huh. Ha.
So... There's something in here that I missed? No, there's nothing in here that I missed.
Ha. 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 Ha.
I mean, it seems obvious that someone framed Henry. And framed Henry for the murder of what's her face back in the day too. Wait. Anything back here? Need to be thorough around here because this is the thing that it's complaining about. There's a broken grate and
Sure. That's weird.
anti-tamper seals are cut and the grate has been pried open. You'd need a thin tool to open
Sure.
this. There are scrape marks going into the access hole as well.
I need to investigate this.
Was something manhandled through here? Oh, scrape marks.
Ha. Ha. Huh.
Okay, that was way more height than I was expecting to get. Oh, see, it's scrape marks from where the rappelling was. So yeah, this is where Lydia must have been used to they dragged the coffin with the holding box with the demon in it along here, drug it down more, and got it into the council room somehow.
Ha.
I'm not going to be able to climb this right now, but yeah, so they drug it down here through this doorway and then into there without having to deal with the 2 guards. So we need to find out how, because Lydia was helping Witness. Lydia and Sam were unhappy, and they were helping Witness. I think Crimson... Yeah, Crimson also helped Witness by getting the 2nd seal code. Oh, which Carmelina, that means that her... What is his name? Her assistant, Yuri, helped get the code, 2nd seal code. Which I think Yuri killed KHX, or at least was covering it up. Okay, so Sam gave God Flesh to, like, held onto the God Flesh for Witness. Yuri has God Flesh. So Yuri could get through, and so then Vessels. I still don't know what is up with Akiko. I think Akiko must be helping Carmelina, because Akiko is how Carmelina got past the 1st seal. By having her guards let them through and then putting fake bodies, which are probably just a couple of the citizens. Framed Henry. Grace Bloodlines was murdered 10 years ago, and I don't think Henry even did that one. Pretty sure Grace Bloodline. Henry was framed. Henry was also given the book. By Yuri. And then Akiko. Oh right, that's the link to Carmelina. Akiko back then ordered by Carmelina to leave. Okay. I'm getting there, I'm getting there. KHX is missing. What's our new thing? She acquired the key to the second seal from KHX, but did it on behalf of Witness. He gave Witness the key. Witness claims this is a lie. Who opened the third seal? Doom Jazz is missing. Sample of Kafka Memories. Blood. Okay, so from Carmelina's side, Henry, Council Blood. Get through third seal. And Akiko is not on this side. And then on this side, Sam stole given that's the real question, is did Dr. Doom Jazz give the third seal Okay, and then we've got the lyrics. Okay. And Witness, we've got Carmelina's new testimony. There's a lot of things in this. All weaves together. I need to figure out what's up with these bodies, though. Because we investigated the bodies themselves, but there's... like, the bodies had to come from somewhere nearby, is what the clue is saying. My guess would be... Aiz Kiwami? His apartment? We've already investigated like 5 times. Plus, they've got this knife, which is a nice smooth-edged knife that was stolen from Akiko. The bodies were killed with a jagged edged blade. Okay, well, is there damage grade at the council penthouse? How is this open? Is there any evidence in here? Don't know what's going on with that. So how did I get on the roof? That's something I don't remember how I got up there in the first place. Maybe it was going up this way. Maybe I should investigate this side that seems to be like full of storage and stuff more carefully. Because maybe this is where those people replacement bodies were kept. Also, Akiko, where's your actual guard, dude? Come on. You know, the one that's actually still alive, even though you act like he's dead. See, the defeat of Lost Pain before he managed to flee to the dark side of the moon. A popular song of the islands is Railgun Love. The lyrics are about using a railgun to destroy the moon and kill Lost Pain before he kills us. The bass in it is really good. Painted by Lydia Daybreak. I don't see anything up here. Interesting that they have a Lydia Daybreak picture up here where someone could go and jump onto the roof of the council building. Let's try doing this. Nilin, please. It doesn't tell me about clues.
That's strange, sure.
I'm trying to breach the building from up here. Maybe get you in behind the guards.
That's strange. Oh. I need to investigate this.
What else am I supposed to find up here? I don't see anything else. No. No. I guess I'm done looking up there. Okay, let's see if anybody has new questions for them. Lydia and Witness. That's not likely to help me with Well, who haven't I maxed out friendship with either? Because there are clues as you max out friendship. So let's go talk to Yuri because I probably haven't become his best of best friends yet. Let's hang out, Yuri. Got time to chat, Yuri. What is it? You look like the kind of person that likes wine.
Insufferable.
I do. A refined drink. I am able to enjoy expensive wine, better wine. You're fortunate. It helps that I have access to older wines, always a sign of quality. A nicely aged wine is luxury. I'm glad you agree.
What business is it of yours?
Not everyone can appreciate wine. It isn't something for novices or the lower class. You're so knowledgeable. Yes. Goodbye, Free. Goodbye, Yuri. Yay, our relationship increased. You got anything for me? Of course not. Okay. May you see through a million eyes. And may you reach the moon. It suddenly started raining. I agree. How dare I become friends with Yuri? He straight up is the worst. Oh wait. Aiskwami apartment. Right. I remember what I'm doing. It's over here. Hello. What are you? Ding dong. Hello, witness. Let's hang out, witness. What time to chat, witness? I must warn you, I'm not one for long conversations. What else do you remember of the Great Betrayal?
Other gods work in esoteric ways.
I understood what salvation is. I was married to another inhabitant of the palace, a wonderful woman, but she chose heresy over the gods. I do not blame her. It was a troubling time. The whole world changed. Temptation of a new life drove us apart. I refused to abandon our heavenly masters. She chased me through the Chaos Palace, determined to take my life. Ezekiel saved me. He found a way out of the palace and was attacked. As the palace was attacked, and we were free. We had no idea what daylight or time was, but we knew we had to find the remaining believers. We wandered the desert for many days until we met a small caravan of worshippers. We went with them and found the start of the Syndicate. We became obsessed with growing the Syndicate. And now you work only for the gods. The Syndicate's work is holy work. Without the Syndicate, the gods will never rise again.
This island is full of sinners.
There is balance, however. Ezekiel saved me, and now I must save the Syndicate. Save? How are you going to save it? Too many of us have forgotten to adhere to the ways Silent Goat taught us. When was the last time you did a full prayer routine?
The gaze of the gods.
I will evangelize these values on the new island and bring us back into the light. In order for that to happen, you need to do your job, Lady Lovedeyes. Let us not do social calls until the next island.
Sure.
Understood. Maybe I'll see you on the next island. Maybe? The truth I find about the murder may involve you,
The
witness.
gods are radiant.
A devoted servant like myself has nothing to fear. I've maxed out our friendship. Cool. What about the mystery of the dead killer demon?
The facts and the truth are not the same.
Witness, I have testimony that you were using the secret bunker for demonology research.
What?
From who?
I don't like this.
Who do you think?
I am still bathed in the glory of the gods.
Whatever you think you know, you don't. I always work for our holy masters.
Blasphemy!
This has nothing to do with the murder of the council, though.
That's it.
I found a killer demon inside the council penthouse with the victim's blood all over its claws. You think you're on to something, but you don't know what you're talking about.
Crime cannot hide.
Then why don't you tell me? If you think you have some wild conspiracy theory, you will need to prove it in the trials. I won't talk further about this. See you in court, witness. Be the key to a... May you fly with destroyed
The
evil,
gods are displeased.
and may you reach the moon. The key to a good case is to have every single piece of evidence from the entire island.
Scene investigation.
Yep, there we go. Okay, so what do we have left here? What have we got? What have we got? I need to get into the freaking marshal's place. Ah! I feel like I've gotta like become fully friends with everybody to possibly, potentially get in there. Maybe. There's like no way that I can see to get in there without getting them to let me. As an investigator, I have the ability to fall from any height and not die. Also, now the ability to dash across the air and to jump a second time while in the air. Lydia! Talk to me, lady. Case files. Lydia and Sam's motive. Been writing lyrics, Lydia?
Why?
What do you mean, LD?
Ooh, the investigator
I found these
is here.
lyrics in a bottle.
Complicated.
No way, that's embarrassing. I should have known the tide around this island was junk. I assume they have some meaning? Never ask a songwriter about their lyrics, LD. If you can't intuit the meaning, you weren't meant to know. Cool. Good talk. Okay. So, nobody has anything to talk about right now. What's that one? Alright, that's the Doom Zone. Like, there's gotta be some way that I can get into the HQ. The Marshall HQ. There has to be. Like, they gave me an entrance on the roof, and I just keep on getting caught anytime I try and use it. I don't... The marshals were body swapped. They had to come from somewhere. Why is there a damaged grate? Henry remembers new nights in the barracks. Yeah, everything's pointing to the barracks as far as I can see. And I don't know how to get in there. Ah. Go up here. Hey, Sam. Okay. Let's see here. Maybe I just start doing some circles between people and become besties with the rest of the population that I haven't. That's me. I've become best friends with you. You, I need to do more. I've become best friends with you. You need more. Bestie, 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 and you. Okay, so I guess it's just Yuri and Carmelina. And also bestie. And you don't care. So... let's take the fast travel, it's fine. I've got like 40 blood crystals still, it's fine. Where can I take you? Take me to Syndicate HQ. We'll go to the gardens, whatever. That's where Yuri is. Oh, this is the upper gardens. That's not really... Oh! I missed this.
Nightmare computer.
There we go. We need this also. This. That. Oh, not that. This. And, that. We've got the medium pyramid, we've got those with these. And then that. And then goat, we use the skull with the larger horn.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
Get me in here. Look at this. Look at this. It's blood. Looks like something or someone has been dragged through this shed. And this looks like human waste, a couple days old at most. Ah! Clues. People. And what is up here? Nothing. But still. Almost went very far. Okay. Okay. But what is that? Unsorted evidence. But do I have anybody to talk to about it? Dang it! But I discovered something! There's no real way to go out that way if you're dragging something. There's something behind this door. Come on, man. Help me out. Citizen services. With a giant cage. Because, you know, I already did that one. It's right across from here? Oh, buddy.
Halt! This is a restricted area.
Come on, buddy. just across the quad, you've got this that's got all this blood. And it's right here. Ooh. I haven't saved in a while, so let's save. In fact, I haven't saved yet today. Feeling you, goofball. I appreciate that they just highlight the things that you can click, but... Okay, I found the place where they came from. I just don't know how to prove it to the game. But it's from a shed that's right near the dang barracks. From that, the barracks are right up there. You can get around to the roof of them pretty easily too. Don't know why I can turn those on and off, but whatever. Well, we're right near Carmelina, so let's say hi to
What do you
Carmelina.
want?
Don't test me.
I want to become besties with Carmelina as well.
Architect Carmelina Silence.
Let's hang out.
We have achieved perfection.
Can I ask you something, Architect? I want to give you something, Investigator.
That's strange.
An eye? It's the eye of a worshipper of Blood Dancer. It's been preserved and reformatted into a storage drive.
Craft is its own reward.
The Chronicles of Blood Dancer have been imprinted into it. By examining the crevices of the eye, you may learn about the god.
Paradise feels wrong.
Blood Dancer caused multiple planet-wide genocides as he perfected his insane technology.
How dare you?
There are always sacrifices for progress, Investigator. Your sacrifices? A personal question. Every day we make micro-choices about how we live. Each one bears the weight of our vision for our future. Is doing this going to better realize my goal? No? Should I do it? Even though it is more beneficial to the world or loved ones? Can I live with the consequences?
Sorry.
That sounds great.
We have achieved perfection.
Individual consequences do not have to be life-altering. They all add up, although.
Craft is its own reward.
Please go and enjoy the island, Lady Lovedags. Through it, you may learn more about yourself. Thank you for your time, Architect.
Relic obtained.
Observed eye, which has had the Chronicles of the God Blood Dancer recorded to it. So now we're maxed out with Carmelina. Right, this was a different area, so it has to do that. Carmelina's in with Akiko and the guards.
Oh.
Carmelina's very near Montserrat.
Don't test me.
Because right there is the building that had the thing. Right there is the... You know what? Let's get into... Jumping forward. Just jump forward. Thank you. There's obviously something there. What if I meditate up here? Will it show me something downstairs? Okay, is there anything to talk to with anybody? Not right now. How do I get in here without getting, like, instantly discovered? Like, watch this. Watch this. The moment I go below a certain
This
area.
is a restricted
Yeah.
area. Get out of here, freak.
Don't test me.
Ah!
Stay out.
Got it.
Can I just, like, wear martial gear? Is there anything like that obviously simple? Like, not only will we most likely find the statue that was talked about by Henry, but also we should end up finding, maybe there's a different entrance somewhere. Maybe there's a better entrance to find. Like, I don't get how I'm supposed to do this. It's... Whoa, whoa, come on. Oh hey, there's a blood altar thing down there. You know what? I'm just gonna look it up right now, because that's the only thing really blocking me from getting the last of my clues. How to enter Marshall Reset. Cause a gas leak on the roof? Is that the thing that I can't interact with? Of the Dead Zone building. Oh. There's a computer on the roof of the Dead Zone building that I had completely forgotten about. Okay. That's... Alright. That's... I mean, I guess it makes sense if you remember that there's a... There's a computer up there. I just somehow forgot that particular computer. Well, that's fine. At least that's all it is. It's just one thing, one computer that I forgot existed. How the F do I get up there again? Probably from actually going from where Sam is, which is what I just ran away from. Okay. Come on. Let's go up here. Then we can easily get over to the roof. Or at least more easily. Get over to the roof of... There should be a ladder up to the... Sam's place, yeah? There it is. Get me. Here, making it much easier to get over up here. Yep, there's a computer right there that I forgot about too. Dang. Okay. Computer controls that valve. Looks like some kind of vending system for the dead zone. I guess the air filtered so demonic corruption doesn't leak out.
Is here.
Opening it should send the marshals into a panic. I might be able to get into the barracks without being seen in the chaos. I don't think I ever noticed this before. Because that's all very logical, and I'd like to think that I would have remembered that. Nope. This. And then we've got...
Nightmare computer unlocked.
Wow, this venting gas from the corrupted zone below should set off the demonic detection systems. I'm sure the marshals will be running out of the barracks any moment now. How do I get back up on that roof? Oh, come on. Get me back to the Marshall building. Yeah, that would have taken me hours to re-find and realize, and I am very happy that I just got that one little clue for myself. Figure out what the heck it was that I was missing. Going in! And we'll look at this. They're all frickin' gone, finally! Hello, you're a computer. Let me in.
Nightmare computer.
Okay, skull, skull, tiny horn, and tiny horn. Cosmos, it's this, this, and that. Goat. And then the bigger horns. And then Cosmos of that, that, and that.
Computer unlocked.
Let me in! Investigate!
Scene investigation.
Encrypted file is a suspicious looking folder that is outside of the main Marshall files. Starlight can crack the security on it. Then crack the security? Some records about prisoner transfers that stand out. Akiko removed 2 prisoners that are unaccounted for a day before the murder. Why? Yeah. 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 It says that I can... Ah, there we go. Okay, it just automatically does it for me. Starlight got me into the Marshall
Sorry.
service. If Akiko finds out, I'm not sure how long my head will stay on my shoulders. Nellen, please don't go after courts. Okay. This file is encrypted and outside of the normal folder structure.
Sorry.
It's a photo of a strangled woman.
Got it.
My job is a never-ending
The
joy.
investigator is here.
The metadata says this came from a folder called Grace Bloodlines Examination. I'll hang on to
Got
this. These are prisoner transfer records. As well as the desolation cell, there's a prison within these barracks for the non-demon possessed prisoners. Looks like Akiko removed 2 prisoners 2 days ago. There's no record of them being brought back into the prison. Yeah. This is all of those evidence pieces that I'm like, I know they're there, I just don't know how to get to them. I wonder why Akiko would have removed prisoners and put them into a room, a shed, not that far away. Hmm? Oh, there's the door. It's so nice to explore freely in this place after being told to get out so many times. Listen to that alarm. It's so great. Because it means that I'm free to peruse their barracks at my leisure. It's not that I think that you would hide things in between your air conditioning units, but I don't think that you wouldn't. Why is there blood everywhere? Like blood splatter all over. Marshal quarters. Mess hall, training hall. My blood vial hasn't been authorized for this door. I doubt Akiko would allow that. Okay, well, I can't go into the mess hall. That's a disappointment, but there's nothing that I need in that. Cool. What about this one? About that one? This door leads to the barracks. It's a secure tunnel to the desolation cell where Henry is incarcerated. It's coded only to Akiko's blood. Got it, so that's where that would come out. New Knight, the holy warrior, the slaughterer of the chained star system.
Ah,
New Knight is an arrogant goddess that only deems soldiers worthy of her attention. The Syndicate got superstitious after any statues of her outside of martial grounds were destroyed by red lightning on Fifth Island. Since then, there's only ever been one statue of her on each island. Henry says he remembers seeing New Knight last night.
what the hell?
Did he come past this statue?
Ooh, the
If he did,
investigator is here.
It means he came through the barracks. This is the only one on the island. That means Henry took a different route to the council building.
That's weird.
Which route did he actually take? This one, obviously.
Ha-
So, what's up, New Knight? You're cool looking. It's traditional to donate. Yes. New Knight. New Knight carving obtained. A carving detailing the god New Knight. A humanoid with 2 dog heads, a warrior clad in gold armor, carries a spear, sword, and shield, based her forces in Romania. Cool. This is the barracks, right? Yeah. The quarters, I mean. Quarters. Look at this door. Where does this door go? Prisoner processing in cells. My blood vial isn't authorized. Yep. This is probably out to the entrance. Yep. So this is where you would normally come in. Go in here. Through the processing. Right here. Is there any way I can get into this? No. The only door's from the other side. Nothing back there. Okay. Okay, so if he had been taken through this and straight to through here, that would probably be a more direct route and faster. Like I'm not allowed to go out the front door. So, I would assume, yep, I've got things to talk about with Akiko and Henry now. And Doc, for some reason. Let's talk with the Doc, because I haven't finished off becoming his best friend either. Or Yuri's. Everybody else, yeah, but those two, no. I really expected to find Akiko's lover in here, but maybe he's been secretly transported to the next island already. I've never had to climb this ladder to get out because I always got caught by the marshals and kicked out. Okay, so let's go say hello to Yuri and the doc again to become great friends, and also to find out from Yuri what new, or from the doc, what new helpful information there is.
This is a restricted area.
Oh, sorry. I won't go in there then, sir. By the way, the marshals were body swapped. The bodies must have come somewhere close by. Why is their damage great? That's weird that the... Okay. It probably will get cleared up when I talk to Kiko. I've got a photo of Grace Bloodlines from her crime scene examination. I need a medical opinion. That's why I'm going to the doc. Okay. Where... There's Yuri.
Yuri Knight.
Let's hang out, Yuri.
Don't be snide with me.
Can we make this the last time, freak? Have you ever been in love, Yuri?
Don't make me laugh.
Love doesn't offer anything. Love constrains ambition. It blinds you to your goal.
What do
That's
you
true.
mean?
You surprise me, freak. I took you for one of them. A fool blinded by weak emotions. Take this, you should read. Vapid book obtained. Do not feel guilty by Yuri Knight.
What the hell?
You wrote a book? It's not hard, is it? It's about pursuing ambition. I'm sure it's insightful. Goodbye, Free. Bye, Yuri. Yay, now we're besties. A book written by Yuri called Do Not Feel Guilty, thoroughly intellectual. Alright, goodbye. May you see through a million eyes, and may you reach the moon. Doc, you are this way, right? Okay, good. I was gonna feel real dumb if I had just jumped off of there and then it turned out that... No. I didn't
Respawn.
get a running jump. Oh, come on. All the way up here. Fine. Let's go. Hello, Doc.
Dr. Dangerous.
You're my only not best friend. Got a sec, Doc? Back for more real talk? Hit me.
I've got all the time in the world. for
Nothing
you.
lasts forever except the certainty of change. Quoting philosophy now? Please. Some song on a skate punk compilation. Skate punk? I never thought you'd be into that. One of the citizens we abducted from the real world had it with him. What other phases have I missed? Got big into mathcore for a while. I was drinking a lot of coffee and Mexican hip-hop. For everything that's wrong with these islands, we at least have a lot of different people here. What punk is this island's flavor? Hopefully we'll abduct someone with more CDs for Perfect 25.
Theoretically,
You'd think a mass of oppressed citizens would mean there were some more punk music on the island. Not allowing them any access to instruments or any real means of creativity probably hinders that. Why do you think there's so many murders in the apartments?
investigator.
Montserrat always said you can't build pyramids without slaves. We've got enough pyramids. I agree. Catch you later, Doc. We're not to Max yet? Ah, come on. What about the murder of Grace Bloodlines? This photo. What do you know about this photo taken of Grace's throat during your examination? I took photos, but they were confiscated by Akiko. Classified or whatever. I found one on the Marshall server. Can I get your opinion on it? The bruising on the throat looks odd.
Hypothetically,
That's because the fingers that did it aren't uniform. In normal strangulation, bruising, you can see areas of pressure from the fingertips and the
I
knuckles.
see.
The pressure on these is misaligned. This is normally because the attacker is wearing jewelry, specifically in this case a ring on their wedding ring finger.
The investigator is here.
What about power armor? No, the gauntlets on the Marshal's power armor are gloves with armor plates on the top of the hands. Who wears a wedding ring? Or wore a wedding ring? This was 10 years ago. That would be Carmelina. Calling it. Okay, how far away do I have to... I guess I could go talk to Akiko and then come back. Haven't saved in a bit.
Game saved.
Game saved. Fast travel. Hello, ex-assassin lady who would do anything to get off this island. Let's go talk to Henry and Akiko. Hiya, Akiko. What's going on?
Grand Marshal Akiko 14.
You're gonna hate me? Let's look at, well, before we look at the confiscated, let's ask about the removed. What happened with the prisoners you removed from the barracks prison? It's classified, non recito.
The facts and the truth
I
are
disagree.
not the same.
Why were they removed? Investigator, they were being processed before the slaughter ritual. We don't just open the prison gates and let them wander over to the temple.
Sure.
They were removed before the slaughter ritual. What happened to them? They were processed, then returned to their
I
cells.
don't like this.
The logs don't show them being returned.
Nenorochito!
You don't have access to the full Marshall network, so you can't prove that. You also don't get to question how I run my army. What about this photo? Why did you confiscate the photo of Grace Bloodline's neck from Doomjazz after the examination? She was murdered by someone possessed by a demon. Anything related to demon possession is classified. Is that standard procedure, or just evidence that doesn't tie into the official story?
Rahat!
Standard procedure. You think you're really smart and clever with your snide insinuations, but you're not. You're wrong. I thought we were besties. Why don't you tell me that you covered up a murder years ago? Possessed citizen accused of demonic possession. Case files. Your alibi. The barracks. Did you go through the barracks last night? Why are you asking me? The only statue of New Knight is in the barracks. Well, I guess I did then. Good investigating, you nailed it. Any fucking idea how that happened? What everyone is saying about what you did last night might be wrong. Some excitement, finally! Okay, so, you have nothing more to say, you have nothing more to say. Let's see if I can go back to Dr. Doom, Jazz, and have him talk to me.
Game saved.
Wow, 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 wow. You can take me back to Doom Jazz's yacht, you know? Thanks.
Dr. Ninjas.
Please hang out with me. Hang out! Not a sec, Doc. Can you feel it in the air? You've been spraying pheromones again?
The island is about to end.
This might be the last time we talk before you and Judge determine who's guilty. Had to see the island die.
I see.
More worried about Perfect 25. A new island allowed us to have a new start, make some changes. It's healthy to have a change of scenery, frees the mind.
I'm worried.
If 25 is perfect, there's no more new starts. No worrying about demonic invasions will take a load off the mind, though. What if the island is built on bad foundations? Don't worry your pretty little head, Doc. I'm here to breathe life back into paradise. I've managed not to proposition you this time as well. I came to proposition you.
I had no idea.
Lady Luck, stop talking. Hey. It's been wonderful to see you again. Don't. You were never any good at the conversation afterwards.
I've got all the time in the world.
Take this,
for you.
but save it until you're off duty. Flamboyant wine obtained. Maybe I'll see you on the next island.
Fabulous.
I hope so.
Relic obtained.
Dead Nebula's freedom letter. Rich and full body. Good mouthfeel. Lingers on the tongue. Okay. Well, we're besties with everyone. He has nothing to say. That's the body. Carmelina, though. Good. The game did allow my character to make the connection that I made. That Carmelina was married to Witness 10 years ago. Sorry. Okay, where have I put myself? There's our elevator. I always do that. It's not the right elevator. Not at all. However, I guess it does get us here. Weasel Chart! Welcome on in, everybody! Hello! Hi! My name is Scratch, I'm Tom, also known as Scratch. I'm a variety streamer. How you doing, Weasel Chart? Welcome on in, Raiders and everyone. And, how are you guys doing today? Oh, playing some Destiny 2. Fun stuff. I'm Tom, also known as Scratch. I am a variety streamer. I play all sorts of things. Right now, we have been working on a game called Paradise Killer, which has all sorts of weird things to it. I'm trying to finish it off today, so yeah, we're just kind of running around, talking to people, gathering evidence, and trying to figure out who killed the council of this island before it gets it's a very weird game.
Halt!
There are gods. This is a extra dimensional island that has been
What do
corrupted
you
by
want?
demons, and
don't like
so they're
this.
making the 25th version of the island. It's an interesting game. Take me to see Carmelina.
Targeted Carmelina's Island.
And at this point, I'm pretty sure that everybody essentially did it. It's kind of hilarious that that's what it would end up being. But yeah, it was an indie game. It's been out maybe a year-ish, I guess? I'm not sure. But it's relatively new. But I need to pry about her wedding ring. Because, Architect, when did your marriage with Witness
This is
end?
nonsense.
Why are you asking? Wondering on something. I assume you'll cooperate. About 9 years ago.
Sure.
And you wore a wedding ring? Of course. What is this about? Thank you for your help. That's it. But yeah, it's got gods and demons, and the council was killed, and it's like a locked room kind of mystery where they were behind these 4 holy seals that no one should even know what the seals are, much less how to get past them. There's apparently something more to do with this grate, and I don't know. This is like the only thing left on my list. It used to be that I had to scroll through. And I really want to get every single little piece of evidence so that when I go in and accuse literally everyone of being part of one of 2 conspiracies, that I have all the evidence that I need to do it. Henry's like the only one that's not... Oh, this is the judge chamber. Nellen, Lise. Hi. Hi, little girl. Welcome back on up. What did I see? Okay. So that means I should go back to the council building roof, I guess. As you play, you can unlock things like a double jump and an air dash, and it's really easy to miss that those even existed, which I did for quite a while. Oh, this is the ziggurat. This is not where I meant to go. Oh, I think that's the council building. Whoops. Okay. Come on. Let's go the correct direction now. But yeah, there's like the council, the syndicate are all immortal, and each island apparently have been kidnapping humans to worship these gods to give the psychic power to the gods to bring them back, and there's all sorts of things. There's all sorts of things. I always do this. I always go to the wrong spot. Oh god. No. Okay, well.
Respawning.
Yeah, I'm somewhere now. Cool. I think this is actually the right path I wanted to take, so cool. Calculated. It was calculated. That was totally on purpose. 100%. Not an accident whatsoever. In fact, the last time I was up on this roof trying to see if there was evidence that I missed, I accidentally jumped off this roof as well. Alright. Oh, no, you're all good. Yeah. It, you know, post-stream is always...
I have
Just
a bad
feel free
feeling
to,
about
like,
this.
lurk or even leave, go get food, go lay down for a bit.
I need
Totally,
to
man.
investigate this.
No worries.
That's strange. Got it. I need
Thanks
to
for showing up,
investigate
though.
this.
That was fun. But I don't know what else I am theoretically supposed to find up here. No. I like look in these windows or anything. Is there a way to get up to the actual roof of this? Because that's the only place I don't think I've been up here is the roof of this, but that seems... Yeah. Okay. We can get him on the there. No, 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 no. I have a feeling this is not supposed to be like the thing that you're intended to find evidence. Okay. Well, in that case... That's something? No, there's one over there too. That must just be the light. I didn't want to do, but that's fine. Yeah, I really...
Sure. That's weird. Got it. I need to investigate this.
Well... It's strange that that's still on my... like, list in the menu, but I think... this might be... Oh. Thanks, door. Let's open it from that side. There we go. I think I've got a pretty good handle on the situation. So... let's save. Save over this, but then we'll also save again in a new slot because I'm gonna try I haven't attempted the, going to the judge yet. At all. Okay, so... I always get lost in this place. Is the judge really not on... Okay, fine. We'll fast travel. Take you to your doom. The courthouse. Wait a second. What is this? Oh. The gorge. Got it. Let's go. Okay. And then this will be our save for, hey, I'm gonna go accuse everybody. I feel like I have a couple pieces of evidence that I may have accidentally, like, missed out on. Because we've still got this that... Oh, I have no unsorted evidence right now, though. Nilin, please. You're gonna hit escape or something when you lean on the keyboard like that. Okay, so... Nilin, girl, stop, okay? Become best friends with everybody. So we got all of the info that we could. KHX is dead. And then we've got the judge. We've got the timeline. Maps, skins, music. Okay.
The investigator. Are you our savior as well?
I mean, I'm not sure anybody's gonna like what I've found.
Is paradise worth saving?
No. Ready to start the trial that will determine the fate of the Syndicate? Have you found facts and crafted a truth? I'm ready to work through this with you, Lady Love Dies. Oh, that's our name, is Lady Love Dies. We shall examine your case files and cast a light upon the shadowy recesses where truth lies.
The door to truth will open.
Are you ready to begin the trials, Lady Love Dies? This is the point of no return. Ensure that you are happy with your evidence and reasoning. There's no going back. Let's try it. Let's start the trials. Let's expose the truth.
Lady Love Dies.
Are you sure, Lady Love Dies? This is the point of no return where we descended into the madness of crime. The penalty for anyone you convict of any crime will be death as dictated by Syndicate law. Please be sure. Oh, everybody's gonna die. This is gonna be,
Time to breathe life back into paradise.
sorry, all of my best friends, but y'all did everything. I'm overjoyed to hear that. Please wait while I assemble the suspects in the Chamber of Justice. Oh! Paradise hangs in the balance. Let me explain how we shall uncover truths and lies. We will hold a trial for each case file logged in start. Oh god, that's like 8 of them.
Show me your truth.
You will choose which suspect you wish to accuse and present your argument against them. I am an impartial tool of justice. I shall analyze your evidence and determine if you have proven your case. Can you break alibis? Can you put the suspect at the scene? How strong is your case? All that matters is that justice is carried out. I am not interested in speculation and weak prosecutions. I need the truth. We will find the suspect responsible for each crime.
The door to truth will open.
Okay. Anyone found guilty will be executed. This is the crime to end all crimes. Anyone involved cannot be allowed to infect Perfect 25 with their criminality. You will do the execution. The investigation freak will execute justice. Be confident about who you accuse. Are you clear on the trial, how the trials will work? Do you need me to repeat this? Let's breathe life back into paradise.
That's strange.
Judge? The island is ending. Our home shatters before us.
Dare you?
This farce has gone on for long enough. It is time to move to the new island, Judge. I am the acting leader. I initiated the shutdown.
Dare you?
The prime suspect has been sitting behind bars while the freak runs around the island chasing down false leads.
Believe what you want.
You have until the end of the island to do your trial. The truth may not be as simple as you believe, Architect. I'm doing this for the good of the Syndicate. Perfect 25 is waiting. You can't do the... Judge, the clock is ticking. What does this mean for the trials? We don't have much time, Lady Lovedeyes. The white smoke of oblivion threatens to consume the truth. You will have one desperate chance to find the truth for each case file. Make it count.
It is cowardly to insinuate
The rest of the Syndicate are in agreement. It is time to move on and execute Henry. Fuck you! You're overstepping your authority,
When
Architect.
love dies,
Judge,
all that
let's
remains
breathe life
are the
back
facts.
into paradise. Lovedeyes, you are authorized to once again wield your service weapon. Take hold of a chamber full of justice. Use it at the end of the trials to execute the guilty. Any involvement with the heinous crime carries the sentence of death.
Do your job.
Judge, this is severe. This is the crime to end all crimes. Any amount of involvement is a heresy against the gods and an atrocity against the Syndicate. Or do you disagree? I do not. Be strong in your accusations, investigator. The penalty for any of these crimes... Yeah, we've... It's been a while since I've executed justice.
The journey into truth and justice begins.
Yes. Okay. Let me pick up my gun for executing the guilty. You have retrieved your gun. I hope you appreciate how serious your accusations will be. Return to the stand when you are ready to talk. Okay, there's Crimson Acid, there's Dr. June Jazz, there's Henry, there's Sam and Lydia Daybreak, there's Carmelina in the back, there's Witness to the end, there's Yuri Knight, and there's Akiko. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh,
Lady Lovedeyes.
colors were changing. I got worried. We'll begin the trials. Truth or fact? Henry's escape. Henry allegedly escaped during his execution, broke through the prison bars, and headed to the council building, murdering the martial guards, traversing the holy seals, and killing the council before being apprehended at the scene. Truth or fact? How did Henry escape? How did the accused killer break out of incarceration? Is it as the report states, or did something else happen? Henry Division is alleged to have escaped the desolation cell and murdered the council. Investigator, peel back the shroud of inscrutability and bring forward the sweet smile of truth. State your truth. Oh, interesting. No evidence. Accuse! So... yeah, that's the interesting thing, is that, so Henry's escape. Henry allegedly escaped during his execution, broke through the prison bars, headed to the council building, murdering the martial guards, traversing the holy seals, and killing the council before being apprehended at the scene. So for Henry's escape, Akiko definitely took him through the barracks. Barracks tunnel access is only Akiko. Akiko said she phoned Witness as she left the Desolation cell after Henry's escape. Witness's phone records combined with data from the comms tower actually place her at the Syndicate HQ. When she phoned Witness, she lied. Henry remembers seeing New Night. Syndicate HQ logs. Henry doesn't appear in the HQ logs. He didn't pass through the main entrance. This is the only way he could have got to the council building by himself. And then the barracks access tunnel goes to the barracks of the marshals, and the exit from there is past that Syndicate HQ logging station. He saw New Night, which the only statue of New Night is in the marshals. The inhibitors, believes the demon inside tricked the inhibitors. The impossible time frame, there's no way he could have made it from the Desolation cell where he broke free, supposedly, to there in the amount of time given. And Akiko notes that she broke procedure to execute Henry on her own, and the torn apart prison bars are from explosives, not demonic strength. But then, we could just blame Henry anyway. He says he could have done it because he has no short-term memory. He was found with a murder weapon, but it's not the same. He had the victim's blood, and Akiko says he did it. There's the wireless receiver on the demonic containment crate hidden inside the council penthouse, followed by Witness's phone. So yeah, Witness was definitely trying to kill the council, but the escape was perpetrated by Grand Marshal Akiko. Yes, suspect confirmed.
Paradise feels wrong.
I believe this was part of a plan by Akiko.
That's a lie, Nenorochito.
Nenorochito!
Nenorochito!
The freak is lying! The Grand Marshal broke the primary suspect out of the prison she put him in?
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence! Construct a truth! Do I get to present all of the things? I'm gonna present one at a time. Akiko broke procedure when she went to execute Henry. She shouldn't have gone by herself. She was either doing something illicit or giving him an opportunity.
I'm a soldier.
Ha! That's the bet you got? I thought you were supposed to be the investigation freak. Speculating with nothing to back it up seems like a poor showing for the judge's big hope. She's right. This is speculation, not evidence. The bars on the prison bridge were supposedly torn open by Henry with his demonic strength. Starlight analyzed the bars and found traces of thermite, not demonic residue.
I
Boom!
don't like this.
Thermite is a military-grade explosive that burns through pretty much anything. Akiko faked that part of his escape. Grand Marshal?
Hot.
Never trust computers. Her little calculator got it wrong. Henry is demonic. What does Starlight know about demons? The freak tried to analyze something that Starlight doesn't recognize, and the closest match is thermite. Residue sample, 68.7% thermite, 29% barium nitrate, 2% sulfur, 0.3% polybutadiene, versus no traces of unknown chemicals found. Thermite is an anti-material weapon and burns at extremely high temperature.
Is this a fact?
Akiko
or a
used it to
truth?
open the prison bars and make it look like Henry escaped.
Chedrapu.
This is a lie. A good truth. please let us sample some more.
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence. Construct a truth. The time frame in Akiko's report doesn't match up. There's no way Henry could have got off the Desolation Island cell, made it to the council building, traversed the Holy Seals, and murdered the council and be found at 03. Akiko lied.
Enorochito.
Grand Marshal, respect the civility of the courthouse. Do you have a proper response?
Enorochito.
She's making that up. The freak is making me out to be a liar. She's cooked up a little story to frame me. How did Henry cross the island, get through all the seals, murder the council, and exit the building by 0003? He's got a demon in him. The demon gave him speed and strength. There's no evidence to suggest that. That's correct, Grand Marshal. Your word isn't good enough. You are speculating without any evidence to back
Show
it up.
me your truth.
Present your evidence. Construct a truth. Henry was dosed up with inhibitors. How could he have escaped if he was fully sedated? Doctor, was his dosage
This
correct?
is bad.
Yes, Judge. As it has been for the last 10 years. Do you have anything to say, Grand
Pull up.
Marshal? The demon inside him tricked us! It waited for the right moment. The inhibitors had never been right, but we didn't know. Doctor?
Strange.
That's quite the claim. It would mean that the demon was capable of plotting and fooling us for a decade.
Hypothetically?
There's no medical evidence to suggest that
Crime is
this
repulsive.
happened. Very convenient that the demon pulled the trick off right at the end of the island. Why not attack sooner? This isn't hard evidence, but I am taking it into consideration.
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence. Construct a truth. I can break Henry's alibi. Lady Love dies. Henry stands accused by everyone except you. Do the facts lie? Do you believe in the official version of the events? No, the truth is distorted.
When love dies,
The facts are wrong.
all that remains
Henry
are
didn't
the
go to the
facts.
council building by himself. Fuck yeah, this is getting interesting! Henry remembers almost nothing about last night except seeing New Night. He specifically remembers seeing the goddess. She didn't speak to him. He saw the goddess. The only statue of New Night is in the barracks, and a normal citizen can't know that because the barracks are classified. Henry has been in the barracks, though. That's where detainees are processed when they're arrested. The statue is in the main barracks grounds. Prisoners don't go through there, correct, Akiko? When I was arrested on Island 13, I only ever saw the entrance to the barracks, which connects directly to the underground holding cells. I'm not answering that. It's classified. Grand Marshal, you will be found in contempt if you refuse to answer. Fine. Arrested individuals are taken through the main gate and directly down into the holding
Crime
cells.
is repulsive.
Henry could only have seen New Night if he went through the tunnel that connects the Desolation cell to the barracks. When he was arrested and taken to the Desolation cell, he'd have had to go through the main barracks ground,
Don't
though.
test me.
That was 10 years ago. He has lost all of his memories from that incident. The only thing he remembers is New Night last night. This sounds like a stretch,
I have
investigator.
a bad feeling about this.
The only way to get to the council building from the Desolation cell in the window of time stated is via the front gate of the HQ. Boom! Math! The nightmare computer logs on the HQ entrance have no record of Henry going through them. I don't believe he went through them. If he didn't go through the entrance, this whole case is thrown into disarray. The demonic sigils that cover Henry's body were found daubed in blood at the scene of the first seal marshals. What of them? Henry doesn't draw those symbols. There are no records of this occurring, and it's not in line with how the demon inside him behaves. The sigils formed on his skin through the projection of demonic language from the demon inside him. The demon scorched him with its own anger. Did the demon make him draw them? No, the demon doesn't micromanage Henry's actions. It just sets him on a path. Henry doesn't speak the demon's language either. I find it unlikely that Henry would perfectly recreate sigils from a language he doesn't speak. How did they get there then? Most likely drawn by whoever was trying to frame Henry. Oh! Couldn't he have copied them from his own body? Only if you had a mirror and the time to do so. Very well. Excellent work. You have taken the lid off the box containing the truth. Henry's alibi is broken.
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence. Construct a truth. I can break Akiko's alibi. The truth requires us to examine Akiko's alibi. Akiko went to execute Henry, but alleges that Henry escaped at 23:52. She claims she found him outside the council building at 0003. I called witness as I left the desolation cell to go to the barracks to organize the search for Henry. Can anyone confirm that the Grand Marshal returned to the barracks? The marshals confirmed that she went back to the barracks.
I have a bad feeling about this.
However, it is hard to take their word as they are fiercely loyal to you and refused to give me any physical evidence. Did you confirm the phone call?
Don't test me.
Akiko's phone records are apparently classified and the investigator isn't allowed access to them. Witness confirmed he got a call from Akiko.
Crime cannot hide.
I took Witness's phone and analyzed the records at a comms tower. Starlight did some backtracing on the call, and it appears Akiko lied. The call she made to Witness wasn't from the Desolation cell. The comms tower puts her location at Syndicate HQ, which throws her timeline of events into question and puts her near the scene of the crime.
Nenorochito, you're out of your mind.
Watch your language in the House of Justice. She's lying. Her little pocket calculator is wrong. She hasn't checked my phone. The data is incorrect.
Crime cannot hide.
Witness testified that on the call from Akiko, he couldn't hear the Desolation Cell's distinctive, dreadful atmosphere or the ocean. This isn't conclusive proof, but it suggests she wasn't where she claims. The rock of secrecy has been lifted and the truth exposed. The Grand Marshal's alibi has been broken. Present your evidence. I have nothing to present. You have proven that the official version of events for Akiko and Henry's movements last night are total fantasy. Combined with your evidence, you have created a truth that glints brilliantly in the light shown by the facts. I have considered your truth, ruminated on the implications, soaked in the facts, steeped the leaves of veracity, examined the grains of legitimacy. There is no jury here. I must leave it to the impartial sword of justice within me to stab through the heart of the lies and let the blood of truth flow. Nellen, leave the mic alone. Okay. Good girl. A truth is revealed, a truth is known, a truth proves Akiko guilty. Do you have anything to say, Grand Marshal? The harsh light of truth has shone upon your crime, and you will be sentenced to death. You were sworn to protect our beloved council. You pledged your blade for so long. You were a beacon of purity. Now you will be executed and the marshals will lose their leader. The island sequences will never be the same again. Why did you do it?
Nenorochito, you're out of your mind.
You said I wouldn't hang for this. I beg your pardon, Grand Marshal. This was never part of the plan, you pompous... Who are you talking to? Carmelina, you said this would work. Now I have a gun to my head. If I'm going down for this, so are you. Yes!
The ravens of the guilty, lashing out.
I have no idea what she's talking about. Tell us everything, Akiko. You have nothing left to lose. If you were set up, you can have revenge.
I'll kill you.
You promised to induct my soldiers into the Syndicate if I helped you. Now I'm going to be executed. Ooh!
Turfa.
You used me. You weren't careful enough and now I'm going to die.
Nenorochito.
I faked Henry's escape. I was supposed to deliver him to outside the council building, phone witness and report that I'd found him after the council were dead. Carmelina?
I am the
She's
leader.
lying. She's been found out in her own little scheme and now she's trying to take innocent people down with her. I took Henry through the barracks to the council building. The official report is a lie. Lady Love dies. Sounds like a conspiracy, Judge. Open a case file.
Conspiracy.
Ha 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 ha! Good. There is evidence to suggest Carmelina may have been the mastermind of a conspiracy to kill the council. Guess what? Witness was also the mastermind of another conspiracy to kill the council. I honestly don't know which one of them succeeded, but they both did a pretty dang good job. Woo! Is getting good. Judgment has passed. Convicted, your facts have become truth. Lady Love dies. While you're in here, you do not have access to the phones you've been using to record your progress. Would you like me to save your progress now? Sure. I will save your progress before the next trial begins. We're just gonna save in slot 2 as we go.
Getting saved.
Ba-da-bow! Henry's demonic possession. A decade ago, Henry became possessed by a demon, killing his mother and allowing demonic corruption to spill out into the world. The area around his apartment was sealed off and became the Dead Zone. During his arrest, he killed the Syndicate's exorcist, Grace Bloodlines. For the last 10 years, he has been contained and sedated in the Desolation Cell with inhibitors. Truth or fact? Investigator! Starlight has logged Henry's possession a decade ago as a case file related to the murder of the council. Is Starlight being overzealous, or do you believe there is something there that warrants investigation? Was someone else involved with Henry's possession and the demonic invasion that spelled doom for our island? Ba-da-ba-da-bow. Oh, I can't choose a Kiko anymore. Okay, so we have the Grimoire, we have his previous rituals and his school report, but we've got Yuri giving him that. I love that we've got Dayanonagate in our list. So, Henry's demonic possession. A decade ago, Henry became possessed by a demon, killing his mother and allowing demonic corruption to spill out into the world. The area around his apartment was sealed off and became the Dead Zone. During his arrest, he killed the Syndicate's exorcist, Grace Bloodlines. For the last 10 years, he's been contained and sedated in the Desolation Cell with inhibitors. So this is about Henry's demonic possession. So, the person who helped Henry end up possessed was definitely Yuri. So, a book on demonology written before the Great Betrayal by a scholar named blah blah blah. Her studies focused on speaking with the gods. I found this in a safe in Henry's apartment. How did Henry have access to this? This would have come from the Syndicate library. Did Yuri give it to him? Henry said someone gave him a book on demonology. Yuri had access to the vaults, and the records in the library show that Yuri accessed the restricted vault. Amongst the most dangerous books are the grimoires about demons and communicating with gods. Did Yuri take these from the library? I'm not sure if we'll be able to convict Yuri on this one, because it's still, like, there's not necessarily a lot of evidence, but it's all I could find. Suspect confirmed.
When love dies, all that
I
remains
believe
are the
Yuri
facts.
pushed Henry down the path to possession.
Freak.
I thought you were supposed to be an investigation freak. You've got nothing on me.
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence. Construct a truth. Oh, good. It looks like I've got... Oh, no, it's just the 3 things.
I don't like this.
Inside a safe in Henry's apartment is one of the forbidden tomes of demonology from the library vault. What's that got to do with me? Which book? The Grimoire of Majda. A frightful tome. How did a citizen come to obtain one of the restricted texts?
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence. Construct a truth. Henry told me a stranger supplied him with the tome that would lead to his possession. Someone took a shine to him and slipped him a restricted text.
What do you mean?
And you think it was me? You're a joke. I had nothing to do with
You
this.
got nothing on me.
I don't consort with citizens. You'll need better evidence than this.
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence.
Crime is repulsive.
Yori accessed the vault that contains the books on demonology. I believe Yuri took books on demonology and gave them to Henry, preying on a vulnerable mind and pushing him towards communicating with the gods. The plan was for him to become possessed. The plan?
Nonsense.
Freak! The freak wouldn't know a plan if she saw it. She's just making up stories and you're going along with it.
That's it.
Exile caused her brain to rot. You're letting the freak fool you with lies, speculation, and fiction.
I don't like this.
The plan will become clear later in later case files. There is a conspiracy at play, and I need you to trust me. If I get this wrong, you can reverse the conviction. I'll go back to the Idle Lands and Yuri can walk free. Someone committed the crime to end all crimes, and the path to the truth is a winding
This is
one.
nonsense.
We cannot go on trust. This is not justice. Do not dare lecture me on justice. I am justice incarnate. The court trusts the investigator.
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence. I have nothing to present. I have considered your truth, ruminated on the implications, soaked in the facts, steeped in the leaves of veracity, examined the grains of legitimacy. There is no jury here. I must leave it to the impartial sword of justice within me to stab through the heart of the lies and let the blood of truth flow. A truth is revealed, a truth is known, a truth
The court
proves
finds
Yuri guilty.
Nonsense.
This is unacceptable. Do you know who I am? I have been chosen. I will be on the next council. This freak has taken away my destiny. I will burn this syndicate to the ground. Yuri, be quiet. No! I'm the blessed servant of my goddess. I was destined for greatness. I helped you and now I'm going to
I've
die.
achieved perfection.
These are the ravings of someone deceived by a god that's been caught out.
That's it.
Is this true, Yuri?
Pathetic.
She promised me a seat on the new council and to retrieve Enchanted Blue from the real world.
It is
Carmelina
cowardly to insinuate,
recruited Yuri.
investigator.
Nonsense.
Do you know who I am?
I got Henry the books on demonology, sent him down the dark path. The plan needed the island to end. Henry provided the answer. Ooh. The truth lies within a conspiracy. Judgment has passed. Henry's demonic possession convicted. Your facts have become the truth. Yep. Okay, there we go. Clicking wasn't working. Weird. Lady Love dies. While you're in here, you do not have access to the phones. Do you want to save again? Sure. Let's save in number 2 again.
Getting saved.
Ooh, I'm doing so good. Truth or fact? The murder of Grace Bloodlines. Grace was our chief exorcist, and Henry was convicted of her murder, which he allegedly committed during his arrest. One Last Kiss seems to think she was set up to die. Grace Bloodlines was murdered 10 years ago. I presided over the trial. I saw the sun's light cast the shadows from the terror and leave only truth visible. the truth may still be in shadow. Do those terrible events from a decade ago have a link to the tragedy of last night? I investigated it on the behest of One Last Kiss. Who is One Last
Don't
Kiss?
test me.
The ghost of Grace Bloodlines. She's on the island. A ghost of a murder victim 10 years ago is on the island?
Who would benefit from a crime like this?
Hey! Is that so hard to believe, Judge? Can you prove you are who you say you are? Haunted, complex, crescent, drifting sands, satellite. Confirmation. Grace Bloodlines, unique blood
The
code.
investigator is here.
One Last Kiss asked me to find her resting spot. I unlocked her blood vial and she confirmed the code independently. It's so nice to see everyone again. What do you have to do with the murder last night?
Dreadful.
I was murdered 10 years ago, allegedly by Henry, who everyone here would have you believe is the council murderer.
The truth is all
It-
around you, investigator.
It makes you think, doesn't it? What if the two are linked? One Last Kiss asked me to investigate her murder. She believes there is more to it than the official version of events. Do you suspect her? No, I believe she is the victim in all this. Well done, investigator. You have seen the truth clearly. Paradise gets even more bizarre. The trial continues. Lady Love dies. Drive us along the highway of truth. Wait, I can accuse Akiko again? Why? Interesting, but why? Interesting. Okay. Well, there's the broken procedure, the blade. Henry didn't have a knife at the scene, but Akiko did. Akiko claims to not know how the sigils came to be on Grace's body other than from a demonic source. They were carved, not burned in. Carmelina, though, is the one who strangled her. One Last Kiss said that Carmelina accompanied her to Henry's exorcism. When Akiko left Grace alone with Henry, it was to speak with Carmelina. While she was en route to Henry's exorcism, Carmelina sent a message to Akiko telling her to leave Grace unattended with Henry. She forgot to encrypt it. Yeah. This was Carmelina. The marks aren't uniform. Carmelina used to wear a wedding ring when she was married to Witness. They split about 9 years ago. Yeah. I think that the sigils were probably carved in afterwards, but Carmelina did the actual...
Is this a fact?
I believe Carmelina was the architect of her murder. This is nonsense. You have no evidence.
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence. Construct a truth. When Henry was arrested, Grace was meeting with Carmelina. Carmelina requested to accompany Grace on the exorcism. This is unusual, as it would place Carmelina in an unnecessary amount of danger. It may be unusual, but it doesn't prove she is the perpetrator.
Craft is its own reward.
Of course it doesn't. The investigator is trying to prove a fantasy. It may have placed me in danger, but the pursuit of knowledge sometimes requires risk.
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence. Construct a truth. While Grace and Carmelina were en route to Henry, Carmelina sent a message to Akiko. She instructed her to leave Henry and Grace alone together. This message was intercepted before it was scrubbed from the server. Carmelina forgot to use encryption.
We have
Architect?
achieved perfection.
I have no recollection of this. It sounds like a
Show me
fabrication.
your truth.
Present your evidence. Construct a truth. I found photo of Grace's body that had been excluded from the report. It was hidden on the barracks server. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba. It showed the strangle marks on Grace's neck. Doomjazz took a look at it and suggested that they were done by someone who wore a wedding
The
ring.
facts and the truth are
Carmelina
not
wore
the
a
same.
wedding ring at the same time when Grace was killed. I suspect that Carmelina killed Grace when Henry didn't step up and do it for her.
Craft is its own reward.
This is tenuous, isn't it? Anything else could have caused that mark, couldn't it? Doctor,
The island is about to end.
it is my firm opinion that this was done by a ring worn on the wedding ring finger. Bruising can contain very detailed
Do your
information.
job.
Preposterous. The doctor would say anything to a pretty face.
Investigator.
Back off, architect.
This is nonsense.
Leader. We'll see about that. Why would Architect Carmelina have killed Grace?
Got it.
Yori gave Henry demonology books. Henry was being set up to end the island and possibly be scapegoated for the murder of the council. You're still in a bunch of pain. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, Weasel Tart. If you need to go lie down and sleep or, like, take something, take a shower to loosen muscles if it feels like muscles, like something. I'm sorry. Yuri gave Henry demonology books. Henry was being set up to end the island and possibly be scapegoated for the murder of the council.
Sure.
A dead exorcist means that the demon in Henry would still be around and useful when it came time to pin the blame on someone for last night. When Henry didn't kill Grace Bloodlines, Akiko stepped in and framed Henry, giving him a history of murder. This sounds like a conspiracy, investigator. I believe so, Judge. Very
Tell me
well.
what you want.
Absolutely not. This is a farce. Hold your tongue in the halls of justice.
Show me your truth.
I have nothing more to present. You have presented a veritable treasure trove of facts. I have considered your truth, ruminated on the implications, soaked in the facts, steeped the leaves of veracity, examined the grains of legitimacy. There is no jury here. I must leave it to the impartial sword of justice within me to stab through the heart of the lies and let the blood of truth flow. A truth is revealed, a truth is known, a truth proves.
Court finds
Carmelina guilty. Grace Bloodlines. I don't know what the problem is. It's been going on for months, though. I'll just be relaxing here still. Okay. Well, I hope that it goes away soon. Sorry, man. Grace Bloodlines was murdered by the hand of the architect. This is the truth. Thank you for your work, investigator.
I beg your pardon.
What? How dare
Do
you?
your job.
This is nonsense. This trial is over.
I am the leader.
Henry will be executed and the freak will be sent back to the Idlelands. This is my courtroom. I am justice incarnate. You do not have the authority to end the trials. You have been found guilty. You will receive your punishment. The trial continues. Judgment has passed. The murder of Grace Bloodlines. Convicted. Your facts have become the truth. Lady Love dies. While you are in here, you do not have access to the phones. Do you want to save? Yes. Did it just move back to the first? Oh well. Who killed the Holy Seal Marshals? The first Holy Seal that protects the Council is made up of 2 high-ranking God Justice Marshals, fearsome warriors trained to neutralize potential threats to the Council. Who killed them, and how? No one killed them! They're alive! Last night, the taloned hand of death reached out for the first Holy Seal guards. They were butchered at their post. Who snatched the life from them? Was it the accused, or is there another truth skulking on the periphery of our knowledge? They were elite marshals and gave their lives guarding our beloved council. How were they killed and why?
Paradise feels.
I will show you the truth. Investigator, please review your case file and confirm who you wish to accuse. Ba-da-bow. This was Akiko. Killed with a blade. Simple, hard. Remote access 2 days ago. Kafka login, repelling gear, tire marks. Everything here proves that Lydia had no reason to kill those guards. Because she could get in behind or help someone get in behind. Unknown suspect. Looks like it had been forced open. The anti-tamper seal has been cut and the edges of the grate are scuffed, indicating it had been pried open. This opening would get someone behind them. A good way to do a surprise attack. There are scrape marks here as well, like something was dragged through the access hole. I couldn't figure out what this was, and that bugs me. But pretty sure that this was Akiko as well. Because everything points to Akiko
Is this a fact or a truth?
using this to help frame Henry. The Grand Marshal holds the answers.
The hut.
Nenorosito, you're out of your mind! You dare accuse me of murdering my own marshals?
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence. Construct a truth! They're not your marshals. An unexpected glint of truth in the riverbed of mystery!
I have a bad feeling about this.
The dead bodies at the first seal aren't marshals. Oh! That's a lie, Nonorosito. Where are the real marshals?
I don't like this.
My suspicion is somewhere in the barracks. Do you have anything to say, Grand Marshal? Something I can't read. Grand Marshal, this is a courtroom. Keep your language in check.
I don't like this.
A blood sample from the dead guards doesn't match any records for the marshals. She's lying. Her little PDA got it wrong. Did Starlight get it wrong? Is this really the truth?
Facts and the truth are
This
not
is
the
the truth,
same.
Judge. The blood doesn't match. Those bodies are not marshals. Did you run a DNA test on the bodies? No. Dr. Doom Jazz told me that the server containing the necessary DNA files has been corrupted. Is this true? Yes, Judge. My system's automated backup system failed. I checked the one on the moon and that had corrupted as well. And we recovered the data. The only people who can are on the next island and we're locked in. We're in lockdown. Do you suspect foul play? There's no way to tell. Troubling. Carry on,
The
investigator.
facts and the truth are not the same.
Akiko refused to let Doomjazz examine the bodies. Why? She didn't want to dishonor their sacrifice. This is a break in procedure. They gave their lives in service. Their bodies should not be desecrated by an examination.
Mine is repulsive.
I believe she was trying to hide that the blood didn't match. Why?
Paradise feels
Akiko
wrong.
is in a relationship with Captain Voth, who was stationed at the first seal last night. Don't you dare say his name, Ninloricito. Do not dishonor him with your eyes. How do you know this, Love Dies?
Don't test me.
Crimson testified to it. Miss Acid? I can't divulge my sources, but it's true.
Crime cannot hide.
Relationships between the Grand Marshal and her troops are expressly forbidden. Dr. Doomjazz testified that the Council had found out about her relationships with her troops. You really can't keep anything to yourself if you see a bit of leg, can you?
You've got this wrong.
I'm sorry, Akiko. I never thought you were involved in any of this. I am duty-bound to aid an investigator. Did it work? Did you get laid? Enough. Do not taint the sanctity of this Church of Truth.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Ais Kawami told him that the council were going to strip her of her authority on the next island. If Akiko knew this, it would give her motive to kill the council. Soldiers are sworn to give their lives in service. As their commander, I didn't take the honor of a glorious death from them. Then why did you switch the bodies? The bodies weren't switched. You've made this up. Can you prove the bodies weren't switched, Grand Marshal? There are records in the
Crime is
barracks.
repulsive.
Judge, the barracks have become Akiko's own private fiefdom. The marshals are not loyal to the Syndicate or the gods, they are loyal to her.
Paradise feels
Any
wrong.
proof she can magic up from the barracks can't be trusted. I agree with you, investigator.
Paradise feels
Akiko
wrong.
didn't want her troops to die. She knew about the murder and switched them. Can you prove
Is
that?
this a fact?
Akiko
or a
removed 2 prisoners from the barracks prison. Do you have proof they were murdered? They are the murdered guards? No, but they are unaccounted for. They were never logged back into the prison after being removed. You can't even make up a convincing story for her lie.
I don't like this.
The maintenance shed near the council building shows sign of habitation. There are drag marks and human wastes inside.
The facts and the truth
Akiko
are
stored them
not
in
the
there
same.
and switched them out when the time came. Do you have anything else?
Show me
Present
your
your
truth.
evidence. I have
I have
plenty
a
more.
bad feeling about
The guards were killed with a damaged blade. A damaged blade? The lacerations on their throat were ragged. This indicates a blade with nicks or damage would have caused them. Akiko's sword is battle damaged and would have caused the messy lacerations on the victims. Akiko staged the guard murder and scapegoated Henry. This fits with her plan of faking Henry's escape. What's the grand plan, Loved
Got it.
Eyes? We've got more case files to go, Judge. What about the blade Henry was
Don't test
found with?
me.
Henry's blade was a new, perfect blade. It doesn't have a serrated edge. It wouldn't have made a ragged cut.
Crime cannot hide.
Akiko staged the guard murder and scapegoated
Don't
Henry.
test me.
She made a mistake, or got too cocky though, and didn't use the right blade to kill the guards. Do you have anything else?
Show me your truth.
Akiko's alibi has been broken. Do you have anything else?
Show me your truth.
Crime is repulsive.
Akiko staged the guard murder and scapegoated Henry. She has a previous conviction. Why else would she have aided his escape? Do you have anything
Show
else?
me your truth.
That's it. Good work, Loved Eyes. I have considered your truth, ruminated on the implications, soaked in the facts, steeped the leaves of veracity, examined the grains of legitimacy. There is no jury here. I must leave it to the impartial sword of justice within me to stab through the heart of lies and let the blood of truth flow. The truth in this case file sparkles brilliantly. A truth is revealed, a truth is known, a truth proves. Akiko guilty.
Crime cannot hide.
Got anything to say about this one, Akiko?
Durpa!
I was ordered to kill my troops. I would never do that. Bonds born on the battlefield cannot be broken.
No evidence.
That's a lie.
Your pardon?
She's lying. I switched the guards out for prisoners and killed the fakes. Why didn't you admit to it when you told us about the rest of your involvement?
Do you want to die?
Are you stupid,
Soldiers
Tarfta?
of honor.
Before all of this, I was a soldier. I will be a soldier until I die. Soldiers always see their mission through. I was not going to have my name further tarnished if you hadn't got the evidence. I will be executed regardless. Soldiers must maintain their dignity no matter what. The truth becomes clearer. Judgment has passed. Who killed the Holy Seal Marshals? Convicted. Akiko, your facts have become the truth. Lady Love dies. While you're in here, you do not have access to your phone. Do you want to save? Yep, and yeah, I did save over slot 1. Oh well.
Getting saved.
Ba-da-ba-da-bow. KHX is missing. KHX is the Syndicate's master craftsman and designer of the second Holy Seal that protects the Council. He hasn't been seen for a number of days. Truth or fact? Our craftsman KHX is missing. Was he the victim of a crafted tragedy? He disappeared a number of days ago, strange for a Syndicate member, but suspicious because he crafted the second Holy Seal. Did someone try to obtain the secret from him? Investigator, do you know what happened to KHX?
Don't test
He's dead,
me.
lying on the rocks on the coast of the island. Dead? The fangs of death grip this island so tightly. How could this happen? Investigator, please review your case file and confirm who you wish to accuse. Ba-da-da-da-down. We'll just play Makiko again. No. There's lots of evidence towards Crimson, but she just stole the plans. She did not make KHX be missing. Boat rides shut down, drag marks to the body at the bottom of the cliff where Yuri's ring was there. Yeah, it was definitely Yuri. And then everybody else has nothing. Yep, go for it.
When love dies, all that
I
remains
believe
are the
Yuri
facts.
is behind the disappearance. Want to save me some trouble here and cooperate, Yuri? I'm not going down without a fight, freak. You need to prove it.
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence. Construct the truth. KHX's dead body was clutching Yuri's ring. How do you know it belongs to Yuri? Lydia confirmed it. Yuri had apparently lost it. In this case, he lost it in the hand of a murder victim. KHX had it in a death grip. I believe he pulled it off in the struggle when he knew he was going to die. He held on to it in death to give us a clue.
What business is it of yours?
Someone is trying to frame me. They stole the ring and planted it at the scene. Is there any evidence that the ring had been planted? None. The fist was gripping it tightly. If it had been planted, it would have had to be done before rigor mortis set in.
I have been chosen.
You people are out of your minds. This wasn't me.
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence. Construct a truth. There are drag marks leading away from KHX's workshop. I believe Yuri killed him to get the key to the second seal and tried to hide his body. Those could have come from anywhere. This is a farce.
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence. Construct a truth. Yuri shut down the boat rides around the island on the same day that KHX went missing.
I don't like this.
Yuri picked a bad place to dump the body and needed to make sure it wouldn't be found. Yuri?
Worthless.
Shutting down the boats is one of my duties. There's nothing out of the ordinary.
When love dies,
Why do
all
it
that
early?
remains are the
Who cares about the boats? They're only for citizens to try and block out the mundanity of their existence for a few minutes. I shut them down early. So what? I was just getting work.
Show me your truth.
I have nothing to present. The truth shines like the moon on a cloudless night. Was this part of your orders as well, Yuri?
This is unacceptable.
Fine. I got the key for the second seal for her. KHX was an unfortunate casualty.
We have achieved perfection.
This is the ravings of someone deceived by a god that's been cut out. We'll get to you later. And you got it by force?
Vile insect.
It wasn't supposed to be like that. I offered him a council seat and hoped he'd turn. We fought, and I smashed him with a tool he had lying around. How did you get the key from him?
Don't be snide with
His
me.
laptop was unlocked. It wasn't hard to find.
Worthless.
I copied the file, dumped his body, and left. Nonsense. I have considered the truth, ruminated on the implications, soaked in the facts, steeped the leaves of veracity, examined the grains of legitimacy. There is no jury here. I must leave it to the impartial sword of justice within me to stab through the heart of the lies and let the blood of truth flow. A truth is revealed, a truth is known, a truth
Court
proves
finds Yuri.
Yuri guilty. Judgment has passed. KHX is missing. Convicted. Your facts have become truth. Lady Love dies. While you're in here, you don't have the access to your saves. Do you want to save? Sure, let's save.
Getting saved.
Alright. Truth or fact? The second Holy Seal. The Council constructed a doorway to a plateau in space. The dreadful monuments there are used to open the second Holy Seal. Lady Love dies. What is the second Holy Seal, and how was it breached? Take us for a holiday to the land of truth. Let us sip cocktails of facts on the beach of justice.
I have a bad feeling about this.
With the help of KHX, the Council constructed a puzzle-based monument system on a plateau on a desolate planet outside of our solar system. The door in the Council building acts as a portal to this antique part of space.
Sure.
The obelisks on the beach provide the solution to the puzzle and are activated using KHX's key. Oh, Starlight? The key carries a protocol which handshakes with the obelisk nightmare computer. Starlight can crack it. Investigator, please review your case file and confirm who you wish to accuse. Henry totally did the thing. Akiko did it. No. Shinji says that a demon might have been able to figure it out. Oh. The two people did it, though. Because we've got Yuri. Shinji found a space helmet. Logs of the nightmare computer connected to the obelisk so that Yuri accessed them, meaning he knows the secret of the second Holy Seal. Yuri slipped up, he admitted he knows the secret of the obelisks. A wireless receiver on a demonic containment crate inside the council. Okay. Crimson told me that Witness pressured her to get the key that unlocks the secret of the second seal from the designer KHX. Witness wanted to know about the second seal. Looks like Sam opened the blood lock on the third Holy Seal using Kafka's memory sample. Was he pretending? Blood sample. Their tire tracks. Cliffside sketch. Someone sketched something in the dirt from the cliffside. Lydia's tablet is water damaged and corrupt, but Starlight managed to pull a backup. The most recently modified file is a corrupt message sent by a witness to the end with a file attached. That file is the key to the nightmare computer that is linked to the obelisks on the beach. I'm sorry, Lydia.
Is this a fact or
I
a
believe
truth?
Lydia went through the seal. Oh, we're asking who went through the seal?
Weird.
Is this a joke, LD?
Show me your truth.
When love dies,
I found
All
Lydia's
that
tablet
remains
rammed down a
are the
drain. It
facts.
contains an email with a file. That file is the key to the second seal obelisks. Do you have any idea who the sender was? Witness.
crime
In
cannot
addition,
hide.
Crimson told me that she managed to obtain the key from KHX on behalf of Witness. That's a revelation, investigator.
I have a bad feeling about
It wasn't
this.
relevant to the KHX prosecution at the time. Multiple parties were out to secure the key to the second seal. So Witness got the key and passed
Don't
it to
test
Lydia?
me.
I believe so. Ms. Daybreak, do you have anything to
Come
say?
on, LD.
I don't know what LD's talking about. I never saw what that message was. Do you have any proof that she used it?
Show me your truth.
Got it.
Overlooking the obelisk computer is a cliff where tire tracks on. Lydia is the only one on the island with a car.
Why?
Oh, come on, LD, that's circumstantial. We used to hang out all over the islands in my car.
Show me your truth.
Got it.
The obelisk nightmare computer had been accessed remotely using a wireless device, presumably from the cliff top. There's a clear vantage point, and using remote access allows you to obscure the login.
Show me your truth.
On the cliff top, looking over the obelisks, is a scratched out sketch in the dirt of the puzzle solution.
Crime cannot
I believe
hide.
Lydia used the key remotely, sketched out the solution, and then breached the second seal.
Show me your truth.
When love dies,
I found a hidden
all that
space
remains
helmet that
are the
smells of
facts.
Lydia's perfume.
I don't.
The
like
council
this.
uses helmets to breathe in space when they traverse the second seal. Whoever went through the second seal would also need one. You're only linking it to Lydia by her perfume. Any of the council could have used it previously. Lydia's perfume is a unique blend. Only she has the recipe. No one else could have used it with this helmet. Isn't that
Huh?
right, Lydia? Don't know what to tell you, LD. Someone's trying to
What
set
are
me
you
up with that.
talking about, LD?
I have a unique blend of perfume, but maybe somebody got a hold of it to frame me? Did you find any evidence of this? No.
Show me your truth.
That's all I got. What about Lydia's alibi? Tell me about Lydia and Sam's alibi. Lydia told me she was at the Paradise Gates with Sam. They started the warm-up sequence and they were waiting there while the murder happened. The nightmare computer logs the gate, confirms... Oh shoot, I forgot.
Oh, I'm glad to be back.
As it happens, an alibi for last night is irrelevant. The crimes began a number of days ago. What do you mean?
Ooh, the
I have found
investigator is
evidence which suggests that the Daybreaks were involved with this crime, but their involvement did not occur last
crime
night.
is repulsive.
They breached the holy seals to sow the seeds of crime 2 days ago. The crime was not one of opportunity. An opportunity was crafted and required prior planning. All evidence I present against them must be taken in this context. Whatever happened last night had the groundwork laid by the Daybreaks 2 days ago. What is this evidence? Trust me, Judge. When we get to it, we'll cover it. The truth is a meal. All ingredients must be present. I wouldn't do this for anybody else, but there is a reason why I called the investigation freak out of exile. The court trusts you. What the hell? This
Come
isn't
on,
right.
LD.
Come on,
Fancy
LG.
a drink?
After all this time, how can you suspect us? We were waiting to leave
What the
paradise.
hell are you talking about?
This is a joke, LD. You've taken some facts and made a lie, not a
I am
truth.
under suspicion,
You've
LD.
twisted the world into a new image. You are wrong, LD. Do not question my decision when you are within the domain of justice. We have stopped at the Highway Service Station of Truth. Lydia and Sam's alibi is broken. I have considered your truth, ruminated on the implications, soaked in the facts, steeped the leaves of veracity, examined the grains of legitimacy. There is no jury here. I must leave it to the impartial sword of justice within me to stab through the heart of the lies and let the blood of truth flow. A truth is revealed, a truth is known, a truth proves.
Finds
Lydia guilty. You have been a faithful and devoted member of our glorious syndicate for so long. Why would you turn your back on us now? The penalty for this crime is death. You will be executed by a bullet of justice from the gun of truth. This is the end of your eternal road trip, Lydia. Why? God damn it, LD. I'm dead right.
Damn it, LD.
Damn it all to hell.
Got it.
The punishment is execution.
Damn it, LD.
It wasn't supposed to work out this way. This was designed to be unsolvable. I never thought you'd be brought back.
God damn it, LD.
I helped so I could leave these islands behind. I don't care about Perfect
That's weird.
25. Help who? Witness. He said if I helped, I could leave the syndicate.
I have a bad feeling
Help with
about
what?
this.
Deliver a cargo. I don't know what it was. Heavy as hell, though. Almost cracked the axles. I just had to get it to the council building a couple days ago. What was the cargo? No idea. I didn't ask questions. I just got it inside the council building. It was a black security crate. What about the other seals? God damn it. Yeah, those two. I assume Sam helped you? No, LD. It was just me. I really doubt that. You are going to leave the syndicate by yourself.
You'll regret this.
It's okay, Lydia. I can't live here without you, can I? If you're guilty, I'm guilty, aren't I?
Is this a joke, LD?
We promised each other too much, didn't we? That can't be for nothing,
You'll
can it?
regret this.
We worked together for witness. If Lydia's going to die, I want to go with her. Heaven sounds better than an island without her, doesn't it?
God damn it, LD.
It was 2 days ago, LD. I don't know what the hell happened in that building last night, but we were in there 2 days
You
ago.
are making a wrong decision.
We followed Witness's plan and opened all the seals. We took his crate through and hid it in the
The
penthouse.
facts and the truth are
The
not
crime
the
to
same.
end all crimes, set up 2 days ago. We have a conspiracy, Loved Eyes.
Brother Sinner,
There is no
the
conspiracy.
gods are displeased.
The guilty is trying to take me down with them. Jealousy of my righteousness in the face of their heresy.
Damn it, LD.
What a bag of crap. You promised me and Sammy that we'd be able to leave the syndicate if we helped.
If you can prove it,
We
sure.
knew we shouldn't. We knew whatever you were planning would be an atrocity. We've been here too
You
long.
are making a wrong decision.
There are only so many millennia that can be endured, aren't there?
It's the truth, isn't it?
The world needs to be seen. Islands kill the mind, don't they? The truth becomes clear. Judgment has passed. The second holy seal convicted. Your facts have become the truth. Save. We're gonna save in slot 2 though. Just in case.
Saved.
Ba-da-bow! Who opened the third seal? The third seal is a blood-locked code. Bloodlock coded to the blood of the council members. I need to find out who opened the lock on the night of the murder. Someone breached the holy seal, the third holy seal, and took a step away from innocence towards crime. Please bring us a meal of truth so that we may gorge on justice. Lady Loved Eyes, what is the third seal? A bloodlock that is coded to council members. To get through it, you either need council blood in your body or a sample to trick the lock. But we have a confession. Lydia and Sam breached the seals. Is that the whole truth? Or does another lurk here? There is more truth to find. Who went through it? Ba-da-ba-da-bow! Well, not Dr. Doomjazz. It was his blood sample that was used by Lydia and Sam. Not Henry, because while Henry does have council blood... Oh wait, maybe it was Henry that they used, though. I can't remember. Sam I mean, there's that, but we've got this. An unknown suspect. One of the tampered birth records found in Kiwami's apartment. Interesting, I didn't realize that I still had not connected that to something. But we're going to accuse Diana Nagate! Yes. Suspect confirmed.
Crime is repulsive.
I believe Diana Nagate was the one who could get through the coded locks. Who is Diana Nagate? A mysterious killer hidden on the island. A tantalizing truth! The secret lies within the architect's alibi.
How dare you?
This is nonsense. The investigation freak is fabricating a
Tell
lie.
me what you want.
I had nothing to do with the dreadful events of last night. I was at Witness's apartment all night until we were summoned by Judge for the crisis meeting. That's true. The building log confirms her identity, her entry time at 9 p.m. and her exit after the murder. Are you able to disprove it? Witness stepped out onto his balcony for 5 minutes to take a call from Akiko. Carmelina was unaccounted for in those 5 minutes. It takes more than 5 minutes to get to the council building, commit a murder, and return, doesn't it? And the building logs would have registered her returning.
Sorry.
That's true.
Is this a fact?
When Carmelina architected the island, she constructed a network of trans-dimensional corridors that allow her to move across the island in an instant.
How dare you?
That is absolute nonsense. Secret trans-dimensional corridors? Are you serious? Is the truth really hiding in these bizarre facts?
Crime is repulsive.
I found Carmelina's son in a hidden vault on the mountain. His name was Diana Nagate, and he gave me this key which unlocks the corridors.
I don't like this.
From this vault, the corridors connect to Witness's apartment and the council building.
Is this a fact?
In the
Or
5
a
minutes Witness was out on his balcony taking a call, Carmelina could have used a corridor to get to the council building. This is a shocking revelation. Can you prove it? Starlight can verify my movements. User LLD traveled between exits of these corridors in 0.021% of the time it would take on foot.
This is nonsense.
This is all a lie the investigator cooked up. I have verified Starlight's data. Lady Loved Eyes is telling the truth. Why not create a corridor straight into the
I
penthouse?
don't like this.
I don't believe you can make a corridor if you don't know the destination. Carmelina has never been to the penthouse, so she couldn't make a corridor to it. There is a corridor leading from outside of the penthouse back to Diana Nagate's vault. I believe he inherited his mother's power to make corridors and escaped back to his room by making a corridor. I never expected anything like this, Loved Eyes. Carmelina had a window of opportunity and used it to travel via her secret corridors to get Diana Nagate and deposit him at the council building. Carmelina went into isolation 25 years ago. Why? No one knows.
The facts and the truth.
She claimed
are
it
not
was
the
to
same.
work on a new project, but no one in the syndicate ever saw what the result was. I think she had a child in secret. Who's the father? Unknown. This sounds like a conspiracy. Diana Nagate! Architect Carmelina's alibi is broken.
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence. Construct a truth. Diana Nagate's blood is in the penthouse. He was there last night.
Show me your truth.
Before he killed himself, Diana Nagate told me he killed the council. To kill the council, he would have needed to get through the seals.
Show me your truth.
Diana Agate's blood had been used on the third seal lock. The blood lock registered his blood last
Show
night.
me your truth.
I have nothing to present. Henry's blood was logged on the blood lock, but this was clearly planted. That doesn't prove he went through the lock. Judge, I think you and I both know that this is bigger than Henry, and he's being scapegoated. The truths are strange on this island. I agree. A truth is revealed, a truth is known, a
The
truth
court
proves.
finds Dinon Igate guilty.
Judgment has passed. Aha! Both of them. Lady Love dies. While you're in here, do you want to save? I don't remember which one's which at this point, so if we have to redo things, we'll redo them from the beginning. Truth or fact? Who breached the fourth holy seal? The fourth holy seal requires godliness to get through. I need to find out how someone tricked the seal. The fourth holy seal lies deep within the dense fog of abstruse mysteries this island has to offer. Lady Love dies. What is the fourth holy seal? It requires godliness to pass through. Godliness? How did the council pass
Got
through
it.
Montserrat owned a piece of Crying Grudge's flesh in a pendant. That would allow him to open the seal. This means that the council can only enter with Montserrat. But we have a confession. Lydia and Sam breached the seals. Is that the whole truth, or does another truth lurk here?
Paradise feels.
There is more truth
wrong.
to find. Who breached the fourth seal and found themselves at the scene of carnage? Ba-da-bow! Secret corridors. Witness left the room. Carmelina's fused flesh. Diana Agate had flesh from Crying Grudge fused onto his body. This would allow him to get through the fourth seal. We've already confirmed that Sam and Lydia went in there. Suspect
Paradise feels
confirmed.
wrong.
I believe Diana Agate got through the seal.
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence. Construct a truth.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Diana Agate had a strange piece of flesh. Wait a second. Wait, can I go back? Can I? Oh shoot.
I have a bad
I
feeling
think I
about
should have
this.
gone with Yuri for this to loop that in. Shoot. Carved
Paradise
flesh. I
feels
believe she
wrong.
fused the flesh with Diana Agate, creating a killer that could pass through the fourth
Show me
seal.
your truth.
Present your evidence. Construct a truth. We already have found Diana Agate guilty of going through the third seal. To complete his mission, we would have needed to breach the fourth
Show
as
me
well.
your truth.
Bizarre truth. Diana Agate is guilty.
The court finds
Yeah, I need
Sam
to
guilty.
go back. I need to load. Because I should have gotten... I needed to get Yuri there, and I just forgot. Don't save. What? How do I escape? Don't save. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna restart the game. Because I made a mistake that I want to go back and fix, and I don't know a way to get to the menus. So, we'll be right back with the game in about 5 seconds once it allows me to restart the game. So, yep, whoops. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. Look at it. It's so beautiful. Continue.
Paradise Killer.
Paradise Killer. Validating trials.
Welcome back, investigator.
Welcome back. Notifying judge. Ba-da-ba-da-bow. Okay. Who breached the fourth holy seal? Yes.
Don't test me.
Godliness. More
Paradise
truth.
feels wrong.
Ba-da-bow. Okay. We didn't go back to Yuri. Wait, seriously? Huh. Okay. I guess. I mean, Witness wasn't there. No, I guess this was what I would have gone with. Oh well. Whatever.
Crime is
Show me your truth.
I don't
Diffuse
like
flash.
this. The facts and the truth are not.
Show me your truth. Show me your truth.
He's guilty. Already have the confession of the daybreaks. Bizarre
The
truths,
court
dangerous
finds
facts.
Sam guilty.
For his confessed involvement 2 days ago. Lady Love dies. While you're in here, you do not have access to saves. Sure, we'll save over slot 2 now.
Getting saved.
The mystery of the dead killer demon. Demonic invasions occur most islands, and marshals hunt the demons down. What the hell is one doing inside the council penthouse? Lady Love dies. You have a case file about a killer demon inside the penthouse. The truth in play grows bizarre, like an old tree grows gnarled. A killer demon? What killer demon?
I have a bad feeling about this.
I found a killer demon inside the council penthouse. There aren't supposed to be any demons on the island. A killer demon in the council penthouse? What was it doing there? It has the blood of several council members on its claws. It was involved in the murder of the council. It appears that it burst out of a hidden security crate and attacked the council. How did it die? Montserrat shot it during the murder. There was a Fukata bullet that came from Montserrat's gun in the killer demon's head.
The facts and the truth are not the same.
Anything to do with your cargo, Lydia? Black security
I
crate?
don't like
Yep.
this.
That's it. It really contained a killer demon? Looks like it.
Is this a fact?
That makes
or a
Witness
truth?
guilty. Working in the light of the gods makes me guilty of nothing. You need to prove any accusations in court. He's right, Love dies. The dark deduction of the dead demon's destruction is for another case file. The truth about where it came from must be dredged from the swamp of mystery first. Ba-da-ba-da-bow. Okay. Henry obviously was the mastermind of all this. Yeah, it's absolutely witness. Nobody else has evidence. The dead demon. Put the dead demon there. Let's go, witness. Add you to the list
Alright,
of
cannot
people
hide.
for my gun. The righteous man transgressed. Witness is the origin of the killer demon.
The gods are radiant.
Laughable! I am a holy man, not a sinner.
Don't test me.
I found the killer demon along with a demonic containment crate in the penthouse. A demonic containment crate? It is some kind of incarceration device that imprisons a demon with holy restraints. There are bindings and manacles covered in holy wards. These restrained the killer demon and kept it contained. Why? It was likely placed there ahead of time as a means to kill the
Show
council.
me your truth.
Present your evidence. Demonology bunker. There is a secret demonology lab hidden within the dead zone. The lock on it is coded to Witness's blood file.
What?
This is an old panic room. I never used it for demonology. Someone has planted that evidence. That lab has the same traits as the one in the penthouse. During the extermination 10 years ago, Witness managed to capture a killer demon and contain it.
Endless heresy on this island.
A heretical accusation! How could I have done
I
that?
have a bad
There is
feeling
a
about
tunnel
this.
running from Sam's Bar to the dead zone. Witness has been seen using it to access the dead zone.
Surely this is a joke.
Seen by who? A sinner that would besmirch the name of a holy man?
Show me your truth.
When love
Carmelina
dies,
confessed to
all
me
that
that
remains
Witness
are
maintained a secret demonology lab on the island in an abandoned bunker.
Blasphemy.
Lies, lies, lies!
End times are
This is
low.
a persecution of the holy!
Show me your truth.
paradise feels wrong.
Last night at midnight, Witness made a phone call to an unknown number. That number matches the number on a receiver attached to the demonic containment crate inside the
I
penthouse.
have a bad feeling about
The
this.
receiver was designed to open the crate when it received a call. This would let the killer demon out, presumably to attack the council.
The gods are displeased.
A ridiculous accusation. Why would I want to release a killer demon? Demons are abominations.
Paradise feels
Why not
wrong.
explain how the phone number you dialed matches the
This
receiver?
island is full of
I can't explain a lie fabricated by a sinner. Can you prove this accusation? I verified the data by using Witness's personal phone and a comms tower. He made the call and the receiver picked up, unlocking the demonic containment crate.
still bathed in the
Lies!
glory of the-
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence. Construct a truth.
the facts and the
We have the
truth are not
testimony
the
of
same.
Lydia and Sam.
Another sinner.
People who face the death sentence have nothing to lose.
Blasphemy!
They can say whatever they want. There is no consequence when you stand over the precipice of execution. He's right,
Show me
investigator.
your truth.
Present your evidence. Construct a truth. I have nothing to present. I have considered your truth, ruminated on the implications, soaked in the facts, steeped the leaves of veracity, examined the grains of legitimacy. There is no jury here. I must leave it to the impartial sword of justice within me to stab through the heart of the lies and let the blood of truth flow. A truth is revealed, a truth is known, a truth
The
proves.
court finds Witness to the end guilty.
Witness guilty. You have overseen so many wonderful islands. Why turn your back on us now?
I am still bathed in the glory of the gods.
Such is the burden of a martyr. You may think of me as a sinner, but I work for a holy purpose.
Surely this is
You
a
have
joke.
all strayed from the path, and the gods
When
weep.
love dies, all
I
that
hope
remains
they
are
weep.
the facts.
I hope they weep for you as well. What was the play here? The killer demon was placed in the penthouse as a remote weapon. The security crate was hidden in the room. When the killer demon was released, it attacked everyone in the room on sight. That sounds risky. I don't know if it was meant to kill all of the council. Just the presence of the killer demon would be enough to scare the council. A dreadful truth. Boom! Got you, buddy. Lady Love dies. While you're in here, you do not have access to phones. Do you want to save? Sure. Look, it's a stock photo of an island. Ba-da-ba-da-pow. The crime to end all crimes. Last night, the council were murdered as they birthed the next island through meditation. Was it a power play? Or killing for kicks? Who did it, and why? The crime to end all crimes, the murderer in the night, the Paradise Killer! Who killed the council? The truth has aged like a fine whiskey. How does the whiskey on this island taste? Pour us a glass of truth so that we may sip upon a vintage blend of justice. I want to know who held the knife. If a killer was set up by a mastermind, we will deal with that later. I want to know who gripped a knife of murder in their palm of guilt. Show us the ultimate truth. And I found... Not Henry, come on. There are pink petals at the scene. It was Yuri. Oh. There's secret corridors. Witness left the room. Blood trail. Confessed to killing it as part of his mission given by his mother. Gunshot blood spray. A smear of blood at the scene doesn't match any of the council members. And then Dayanonagate's knife. Or it could have been the demon. There's demon shot in the head. It has perfect knife-like claws that are covered in blood of council members. Were killed by a perfect blade. Has perfect knife-like claws covered in victim's blood. Demon was shot in the head with a large caliber round. I think we're gonna point out Dayanonagate's
When love dies, all that remains
because
are the facts.
the demon got killed and the guy was still able to shoot Dayanonagate. Who was able to leave. So I'm gonna guess that it was Carmelina's plan that fully succeeded in killing the people. Dayanonagate is the Paradise Killer.
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence. Construct a truth. Before he killed himself, Dayanonagate told me he killed the council. He was given this mission by his mother, Carmelina. She engineered a killer. His room was bare besides knife combat training
Tell me
equipment.
what you want.
These trials are over! This is a big lie! No, it isn't. Dayanonagate confessed
Show
everything.
me your truth.
Crime is repulsive.
I found a knife covered in the council's blood on Dayanonagate's corpse. If he didn't kill the council, the only way he could have got that knife is if someone had taken it to the penthouse, splashed blood on it before taking it to him. That is extremely unlikely.
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence. Construct a truth.
Is this a fact? Or a truth?
Dayanonagate's blood is at the scene. He was shot by Montserrat and left blood splatter in the penthouse. This proves that he got through the seals. Leader Montserrat shot him? Presumably in self-defense, Dainonagate attacked as the council's meditation finished. Montserrat was attacked, but as he was, he fired his gun, wounding Dainonagate. Montserrat was growing paranoid. One of the manifestations of this seemed to be carrying a weapon. I believe Leader Montserrat was the most awake while the others were still coming around from their meditation. Dainonagate got to him, but as he attacked, Montserrat shot. Dainonagate fled after the bullet went through him.
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence, construct a truth.
I don't like this.
Dainonagate fled bleeding. His blood is outside the penthouse. He created a transdimensional corridor and escaped back to his lair where I found him bleeding out. He had to have gone through the seals to get into the penthouse. Dainonagate inherited his mother's power to create corridors. He's sloppy, but he can do it. He stumbled out of the penthouse and created a corridor to escape with. He was bleeding badly, and his blood trail his route home. I believe you need to know the start and end points of a corridor when you create one. Carmelina couldn't create a corridor to the penthouse because the interior of the council building is a closely guarded secret. I don't think Carmelina knew Dainonagate could create corridors. He was supposed to die in the locked room at the end of the island. Her plan was solid except for 2 wildcards. Dainonagate's ability, and my return from exile.
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence, construct a truth!
Got it.
We know he breached the 4th Holy Seal. I'm fairly certain he didn't just turn around and go home after making it to the entrance of the penthouse.
Show me your truth.
That's it. I've considered your truth, ruminated on the implications, soaked in the facts, steeped the leaves of veracity, examined the grains of legitimacy. There is no jury here. I must leave it to the impartial sword of justice within me to stab through the heart of the lies and let the blood of truth flow. The secret killer is the truth. A truth is revealed. A truth is known. A truth
The court
proves.
finds Dainonagate guilty.
Dainonagate. Sure. Guilty. Judgment has passed. The tendrils of conspiracy snake around us. Starlight has a case file that will help us chop back the tendrils and expose the truth hiding within. Review the evidence, investigator. Uncover your truth. Carmelina's conspiracy. Okay. Reveal the conspiracy. Can you explain this conspiracy? Can you refine a truth from the ore of crime?
Don't test me.
I believe that Carmelina initiated a conspiracy to kill the council last night. She created Perfect 25 and wanted to make sure it was hers. Carmelina is being punished for her father's crimes. The Silence family were barred from ever being on the council as part of his punishment. Crimson told me that Carmelina has put in a number of motions to join the council that have all been denied. She's a genius architect that has helped the Syndicate birth a potentially perfect island. Does she feel she deserves a seat on the council?
Crime cannot hide.
She knows the 25th island will be perfect. Is she worried she won't get credit for it?
Got it.
Witness testified that he's worried that Carmelina has changed. Maybe she expects more reward for her craft.
Is this a fact?
Carmelina had a secret child, Dainonagate. she kept him hidden in transdimensional corridors that she built with her skills as the architect.
Crime cannot hide.
When I found Dayanonagate, he told me his mission had been to kill the council. He had a knife slick with the blood of council members. He completed his mission. Dayanonagate would birth a new syndicate, dying for Carmelina's
When
sins.
love dies, all that remains are the facts.
Carmelina took a lump of flesh from the god-crying judge to get through the fourth seal. She fused this to Dayanonagate's body.
Paradise feels wrong.
Yuri confessed to being recruited by Carmelina.
Is this a fact?
Yuri got the
Oh,
key to the
trick.
second seal from KHX under orders from Carmelina.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I believe Yuri helped Henry obtain forbidden books on demonology.
When love dies, all that remains are the facts.
If Henry became possessed by a demon, it would initiate the end of the island and allow Carmelina's plan to be put into play.
Don't test me.
Henry's possession called for an exorcism.
Paradise feels wrong.
Carmelina wanted Henry to kill Grace Bloodlines to give him a prior history of murder. When he didn't step up, Carmelina intervened and killed Grace herself.
Got it.
A demonically possessed citizen would be the perfect tool.
Paradise feels wrong.
Carmelina recruited Akiko into her plan.
Crime cannot hide.
Akiko aided her by purposefully leaving Henry alone with Grace.
Crime cannot hide.
Akiko faked Henry's escape, putting a possible killer into play.
The facts and the truth are not the same.
Akiko knew the first SEAL marshals would be killed and switched them to protect her beloved marshals.
Crime is repulsive.
Carmelina's plan was achieved by using her transdimensional corridors. Her alibi looked perfect, but she knew Witness would leave the room when he got a call.
Don't test me.
She knew Akiko would call at the right time and used the opportunity to slip out of Witness's apartment, get Dayanonagate, and deliver her killer to the council building. Do you have anything to say, Architect?
What?
You people would have nothing if it weren't for
You
me.
have no evidence.
All these islands are that you drift along on, all your tragic little lives, all given to you by me.
This is nonsense.
I facilitate the syndicate. I craft
You
your
have no
homes.
evidence.
I have never been rewarded for my work, never been on the council, always living off to the side. Not even Perfect 25 got me the recognition I deserve. I don't expect the world, just some kind of reward to show what I did was worth it. Craft is its own reward.
It is cowardly
Be
to insinuate,
quiet, freak.
investigator.
What would you know?
When love dies,
How did you know you'd
all
be
that
made
remains
leader
are
during the
facts.
crisis?
Craft is its own reward.
That's the irony. I didn't. I didn't expect Justice Incarnate to reverse the law and make me leader. So what was the play on the next
What?
island? When the chips are down, every one of the syndicate is a coward and a sycophant. You all want your little bits of power and for your little lives to carry on ticking
How
by.
dare you?
The next council would be scared. All seniority would be gone. And I would be the one that had crafted Perfect 25. I would make sure I had the
This is
throne.
nonsense.
My father was a victim, but treated like a criminal. He was executed by a coward. You people never appreciate what others do for
Crime
you.
is repulsive.
The Grand Marshal would give you a loyal army to make sure
The
of
facts
it.
and the truth are
The
not
plan
same.
failed. The truth is known. You arrogantly believed everyone would believe Henry, a citizen, was capable of breaching the Holy Seals and murdering the Council. Justice is immune to arrogance. A hideous, heinous truth. A vile truth. Architect, you have been found guilty of conspiring to kill the Council. Your punishment is death. Judgment has passed. Carmelina's conspiracy. The Onyxian claws of conspiracy tear at the flesh of this island. I can feel the dreadful shadow of this conspiracy looming over us. Can you explain this conspiracy? Review the evidence, investigator. Uncover your truth. Witnesses conspiracy. There we go, I was hoping. Okay, we've got the imprisoned demon, demon activation, witnesses tunnel, Lydia's second seal, Lydia's cargo, and Sam and Lydia. Yep.
The facts and the truth are not the same.
I believe that Witness initiated a conspiracy to kill the council last night. Witness has become a fanatic. He's radicalized himself as a devoted servant of the gods.
I don't like this.
He believes the Syndicate has strayed from the holy mission, and I believe he wanted to put the fear of the gods in us.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Montserrat was devolving into paranoia and was becoming a dictator. Witness has repeatedly voiced his opposition to Montserrat's plans for the next island. Witness took matters into his own hands.
I don't like this.
Amelina told me about Witness becoming rebellious against Montserrat's plans. Witness openly rejected Montserrat's plans to wipe certain events from history and tighten his grip over Syndicate members.
Crime is repulsive.
Witness has become obsessed with the idea of a cleansing tide of demons. Like the ancient Great Flood, he wants the Syndicate to be forced to start again.
Is this a fact or a truth?
The key to Witness's plan was planting a killer demon inside the council penthouse. That demon would kill the council and he'd get away with it. Witness made a call at midnight to a demonic containment crate that had been hidden in the penthouse, unlocking it remotely and allowing it to start its attack. Witness had been experimenting in demonology in a secret bunker within the Dead Zone. He imprisoned the killer demon and later weaponized it. Sam has a secret tunnel running from his bar to the Dead Zone. Witness used that to subvert the security on the Dead Zone and get in. Witness recruited Lydia and Sam into his conspiracy by promising to let them leave the Syndicate on the next island. 2 ex-assassins are perfect tools. Witness got the demon containment crate into the council building by using Lydia. She rappelled down from the roof to the penthouse and took it in through the maintenance crate. Lydia went through the second seal on Witness's behalf.
Is this a fact?
Lydia and Sam
truth?
worked together to get the demonic crate through the seals and into the penthouse. Excuse me. Into the penthouse a few days before the murder. The plan isn't foolproof. There were too many variables. Pinning your hopes on a wild killer demon and believing it wouldn't be traced back to you was foolish. No doubt the intention was a scare tactic more than anything else. Put the fear of the gods into the council to enact change. You used a killer demon as the messenger of angry gods to reshape the Syndicate. The plan didn't have to be perfect to get what you wanted. All you needed was a catalyst for change. On a day of horrible truths, this is one of the worst. Why,
I am
Witness?
innocent in the eyes of the gods.
I am surrounded by sin and heresy. You are all focused on the islands and your own little ambitions.
Gods work in esoteric ways.
What about the gods? What about our holy mission? All but one of the pyramids sit empty and we have existed for millennia.
Surely this is a joke.
We are an embarrassment to the gods. The Syndicate needed rebuilding,
I don't like this.
and you would be the one to do it.
Blasphemy!
The who is irrelevant. More important is why and how.
Watching us.
Re-establish the priority in our faith. Resume our holy mission. Bathe in the radiance of our gods.
The gaze of the gods.
I must die a martyr. I really tried to do the work of our astral lords.
Heresy on this island.
I wasn't enough, though. The sin on this island was too great. I hope heaven is everything you want it to be. Witness to the end. You are found guilty of conspiring to kill the council. The punishment is death. Ooh. Witnesses conspiracy. Convicted. Your facts have become the truth. The parlor of justice has played host to the truths of the investigator. Were the truths as expected? Did esoteric knowledge reveal the truth, or did it remain hidden in mystery? The investigator will become executioner and execute justice. The trials end. Execute justice! Grand Marshal Akiko 14. The verdict is... Grand Marshal Akiko 14. Convictions. Henry's escape. Who killed the Holy Seal Marshals? Verdict. Execute. Execute justice! Executed. Architect Carmelina. The verdict is... Carmelina Justice. Silence. Convictions. The murder of Grace Bloodlines. Carmelina's conspiracy. Verdict. Execute. Executed. Crimson Acid. The verdict is... No crimes. Release! Dr. Doom Jazz. The verdict is... No crimes. Release! The accused, Henry Division. The verdict is... No crimes. Release! Heck yeah. The fairy woman, Lydia Daybreak. The verdict is... The second Holy Seal. I'm sorry, Lydia. Sam Daybreak. The verdict is... Sam Daybreak convictions. Who breached the fourth Holy Seal? Who opened the third seal? Execute. Witness to the end. The verdict is... Convictions. The mystery of the dead killer, demon, and witnesses conspiracy. Execute. Secretary Yuri Knight. The verdict is... KHX is missing, and Henry's demonic possession. Execute. The Unforgiving Spectre, one last kiss. The verdict is... Release! No crimes. The Hidden Killer, Dayanonagate. The verdict is... The crime to end all crimes. Who breached the fourth Holy Seal? Who opened the third seal? Verdict, execute. The Bizarre Killer Demon. The verdict is... Release, no crimes. Man, that thing's ugly. You have proven that Henry had nothing to do with the crime to end all crimes. He was nothing more than a pawn in a dreadful game of murder and secrecy. You have earned the title of Grand Investigator! Woohoo! Your weapon is unlocked. On the next island, you will reform the Paradise Psycho Unit. Island 24 is about to die. Island 25 waits for us. What kind of island will it be? How will we get there with the fairy woman dead? Are you happy with your truths? Did you get the convictions you wanted? You entered into a battle with the facts, the truths, and the suspects. Did you emerge victorious? This courtroom could only allow so many truths to emerge from their hiding places. Are there more to hunt? If you believe that things are not as they seem, there is still a way to punish the guilty. Grand Investigator Lady Lovedyes, I will leave you to execute justice at your discretion. Punish those you deem guilty. Execution or exile are viable punishments. You may also let them go free. Please work for the best interest of Perfect 25.
It's repulsive.
Thank you, Judge. It will be my honor to execute justice. When you are ready to wave goodbye to Island 24, do so from the rear view mirror in Lydia's car. The car will take you through the Paradise Gates and to Perfect 25. Use it at your discretion. Justice has been served. Choice and consequence. Those of you which have not been found guilty of destroying Paradise may leave and wrap up your business before we move to Perfect 25. A marshal shall take Henry back to his cell. Marshals will clear away the executed. They will not be remembered. They will not be honored. We have Blood Bar 25th Island sequence. She completed the job. Was there more to do? The investigator always trusted her heart. She would decide if Paradise had been saved. Oh, we are on Perfect 25, so it must have been saved. Saved isn't a binary state. Solving a crime doesn't mean the world is fixed. That's scary. It is. I hope she knew what she was doing. I'm sure she did. This is Lady Lovedyes we're talking about. Oh, they believe in me. Okay. Conclude business and leave the island in Lydia's car. No case files left. Let's change to a different skin. This one. Hey Judge, anything else to talk about? Paradise is indebted to you. No matter what truth you made, you believe in Paradise. I hope that we will never have to work together again. I hope that crime can be eradicated and Paradise can be perfect. That is an unrealistic dream. Crime infects every society. You are right. The Syndicate's way of governing is flawed. It always will be. I look forward to working with you again. Truth will always need an investigator and a judge. When you have finished executing justice, please move to the next island. Okay, do I get to wield my gun? No? Okay. Let's save, in this slot.
Getting saved.
Can we really call Lydia for... Wait.
Sorry.
No answer. I guess I'm gonna have to walk everywhere now that Lydia's been executed. Yeah, but did I lose my blood crystal? Anyway, sorry everybody. I guess I'm just going to, make my way to the car. Like, had I realized that I would be given authority to exile people, I probably wouldn't have, let Lydia and Sam admit their crimes. But that might have made it so that, Silent Witness to the end, rather, might have gotten away with things. But maybe I could have let Witness to the End get away with it, and then executed justice on my own afterwards. It's a close one. I didn't get this one. A2, please. Can't have that. I mean, there's lots. There's lots of blood crystals and random things that I have not gotten. We're not gonna try and get everything. It's fine. We're just gonna make our way to the car. Oh, this way. Hello, guard. Are you gonna try and kill me?
Stay back.
Oh.
If you want to live, stay back.
Marshal Guard is very angry at me. I mean, to be expected. With Lydia gone, I guess I need to drive out of here. Is it time to go? Leave paradise. Time to get out of here. Closing island sequence 24 applications. Ready for island sequence 25. Perfect 25 awaits. A new island, a new council. The syndicate has been changed forever. Facts and truth, truth and facts. Paradise needed saving. Was it worth it? Was it saved? I breathed life back into paradise. Time for perfect 24. I'm going to miss Love Dies. We could have had something special. Nothing brings people together like the impending obliteration of a pocket reality. Still, at least the case of the Paradise Killer got her out of exile. I wonder if her truths were right. I guess I'll never know. I hope Perfect 25 was worth it. Obviously, I hope they all die in a fire, but for their sakes, I hope they enjoy it. I've only known humans for a short amount of time, but they all seem to be idiots that only work for themselves. I'm sure they'll fuck it up nicely. Anyway, time to watch reality die! This was a very interesting and creative game with a lot of random lore. I did not expect having this much complexity to it. And it was really fun to have like an open world that I can just go run around in. And at the same time, they had the excuse to not have a billion people to talk to. It was great. I really enjoyed it. And all of these voice actors, primo job. Funded with the assistance of the Treasure Hunters Fan Club. Don't know what that is, but that's cool. Evolve PR. Evolve Originals. Special thanks to the UK Games Fund, Stuart, Yarum, Kieran, Belkus, and our families. Berchan! In loving memory of Tim Richdale, Avis Crawford. Oh. Thank you for playing. You're welcome. Ooh, there is another thing at the end. Nice, nice, nice. Come on. So that's how it ended. A weird turn of events. The strangest paradise yet. Is this paradise safe? Of course it isn't. This is the Syndicate we're talking about. Will we need her again? We always will. She's the only one that can save paradise. Cool. Their love cannot be defeated. If I were to play this again, I would find a way to not blame them so that I could let them go free. Because they deserve it, especially since Sam is already slowly dying anyway. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. I thought it would be interesting. I didn't realize it would be this, like, out there. Like, I didn't realize that the island was an extraplanar, random, crazy pocket dimension island when I bought the game. Yeah,